Welcome back to the TheYuckCast. I'm Nick the Bullsen here with episode 16 of the TheYuckCast with my good buddy Shakin' Bacon Cullenberger. Back on a beautiful Tuesday. Shout out to you guys for listening.
Have you even been outside?
Yes!
Right, you've been inside all morning streaming.
Okay.
No, I went to the grocery store this morning and then I got a quick stream in. Been productive.
Why are you lying? Don't lie to us.
You want to see my motherfucking receipt, Bake?
Not really, just
What you buy? What you buy if you actually went? What you buy?
Right?
I
What'd you
bought
buy?
some lettuce, I bought some red kale, I bought some green kale, I bought some red cabbage, I bought some apples, I bought a coconut, I bought some these like seaweed chip thingies, and
Did you buy any actual food? You just listed off like 10 vegetables.
Right? What are you, a rabbit?
Do you not eat
actual food?
You a horse? Do you just eat grass now? Like
no,
I buy my
produce. I buy my produce at Sprouts, and then I'll buy a thing. I already bought a thing of ground turkey at Aldi a few days ago.
That's all you be eating though, like.
I buy chicken sometimes, but I don't know. I ain't really in the chicken mood lately.
Bro, I be eating all chicken. Now I be eating like chicken sausages, chicken meatballs, chicken everything, on the healthy wave, bro. Chicken
I
sausage.
saw you meal prepping, boy. You had some chicken and rice or something.
Yeah, I got chicken and rice. I be making chicken meatballs that are like fire. Al fresco makes the. I think that's what they're called. Or al fresco. I don't know what they're called, but they make really good chicken and like chicken sausages. So yeah, I've been getting a bunch of that. It's a lot healthier than like.
You gotta make the switch to brown rice, Bake.
I've done that before. I don't really like brown rice.
You could do some wild black rice.
Ooh, okay.
You like that?
I don't know what that is.
Honestly, one of the three.
Again, I've done brown rice before. It's not that great.
Yeah, but it's so much healthier for you.
It is, but I don't think rice is the problem in my diet. That's not the problem.
Then what is?
Soda and fast food.
That'll do it. That will do it.
Rice, though, it's like having a lot of white carbs isn't good for you either. Like, yeah, fast food isn't good, but like all those white carbs add up, especially if you're eating them with every meal or every dinner.
I mean, I wouldn't say I am, but you just saw what I prepped. That's all you saw. You only saw one meal's worth. And again, that rice had broccoli in it. It had, what else did I? Whole bunch of stuff, dude. Whole bunch of stuff. What did we have yesterday? I can't remember, man. I had some ham yesterday. I had some ham.
Oh, you had potatoes. That's also like white carbs.
Yeah, I like white carbs. I don't like. I'm not worried about some white carbs. Like, if I can't eat white carbs, then I'm not living. Like I'm not gonna be eating kale just like you. All right. If I can't have rice in a diet, then I'm not doing it. Like, that's just ridiculous. Like, I'm not gonna live that lifestyle. Nope. I no point. In fact, I'm a full believer that if you really want to work out and like you actually want to do this stuff, you could probably eat almost whatever you want to an extent. Yes, to an extent. Obviously, you can't just eat fucking McDonald's every single day and work out and think everything's gonna be pretty decent and dandy. But I don't think white rice and chicken is the problem in a diet. I really don't. So that's just me.
It's
you
just
don't have to eat just kale,
chicken's
bro.
good, but like with the white rice, it's just so easy to substitute it for something so much better for you. And honestly, like, once you get used to it, the taste isn't any different. Like, rice is all about what you flavor it with anyways.
Like, you could do sweet potato fries instead of...
I like sweet potatoes. I like those. Those are good.
White fries. You can do sweet potatoes instead of regular potatoes.
Yeah.
I like sweet potatoes, again, but
and like,
that's something that I would get sick of.
Whole wheat pasta or, like, bean pasta or something.
Who said I didn't have whole wheat pasta? We got whole wheat pasta.
Oh, there you go. All right.
We have whole wheat. We got a whole bunch of stuff like that. Like, but yeah, that's what we've been meal prepping, doing stuff like that.
How long have y'all been meal prepping?
It just started. Literally just started. Like 3-4 days ago. But yeah.
Do you do all the cooking or y'all like share it?
We cook it both the same time, I'd say. Not just like a one person thing. Depends.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Who's the better cook, you or your girl?
Oh, I'd say me. I'm just a really good cook, I feel like.
Oh, you be cooking?
I be whipping it up. But yeah, my favorite thing...
What's like your go-to recipe?
It's definitely my chicken that I make. But again, I really like this. I would highly recommend these. They're chicken sausages, and I think they're smoky barbecue from the Al Fresco, I think it is. You can find them at your grocery store, but they are incredible. Those are very good, and they're pretty healthy. What do you mean sell out? You act like I'm being paid by some chicken sausage company. But yeah, and they're like they're pretty filling in it. I think it's like 140 calories per a link, so and they're pretty big. Like
how many
not
links
bigger than a hot
did you
dog.
eat, like 2?
1.5 at most. They're very filling.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean that's like 200 calories, and that's nothing. And they're good too. They taste like chicken with a little bit of like almost like a barbecue flavor to them. They're really good. We grilled
really
those
like sausage.
on the 4th. Yeah, I mean I don't really either, but chicken sausage.
No. I said I really like it.
Oh, I don't really like sausage itself, but chicken sausage is pretty good. I like chicken.
What does chicken sausage taste like?
Kind of like chicken. Yeah, tastes like chicken. That's pretty much it.
I don't know if I like chicken that much.
It just tastes like a milder like a lot of sausage, like especially if it's like a beef sausage. It's
can be
like
kind of
fatty. It's really fatty.
Exactly.
So like a chicken
I like
sausage.
to eat all the animals. I don't like to just eat like some people be doing turkey sausages, turkey burgers. I like my sausages to be from like a
I don't mind turkey sausage
like
either.
A cow.
Yeah, again, the thing with that is, again, as Nick said, they're pretty fatty and unhealthy.
Yeah.
And so, like, if you're trying to be healthy, it's not the best option.
Well, it also depends on your diet, too.
It's all about balance, to be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
that's what I'm saying.
Moderation is key.
Exactly. And with those sausages, too, it's also another way to eat chicken and not have it be just normal chicken. Like, so, it's good for meal prepping, something like that. Easily reheatable. Pretty good, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, been doing that recently, eating that kind of stuff. Trying to get healthy.
Pops.
We're going on a cruise in Christmas cruise. Yeah,
We're going on a cruise.
You going on a cruise?
Thanks
No,
for the
no.
invite, babe.
I'm going on a cruise. Y'all aren't coming. So yeah.
Wait, we're coming?
No, you're not. coming.
TheYuckCast goes on a cruise.
No. It's on Christmas, but yeah, it's a little wild. I've never been away for Christmas. It's gonna be a little
Is it just
odd.
you and her or her family? It's her family going.
Her family's going, and then a couple family friends. So it's gonna be a lot of people. I think there's gonna be like 10 or 12 of us. So it's a lot of people. So.
What about the Christmas My Team videos?
What do you mean?
That's my favorite Christmas tradition every year.
I don't even think I did that this year. You lying. But yeah, you can just pre-record videos, fam.
Christmas ain't gonna be the same.
I'll be gone. What do you mean? You're gonna get
I'll
Christmas
bake
vlogs from
Christmas.
a cruise. You're gonna get Christmas vlogs from a cruise. A crazy big
You ain't
cruise
gonna
ship.
make no
Where is the
cruise
cruise gonna go
vlogs.
to?
No, I actually was gonna do vlog. Why would I not vlog on a cruise? What?
Berg, you think you're gonna do cruise vlogs?
A lot of time, Bake intends to vlog, but doesn't vlog. Or doesn't edit the vlog. Or
Well,
doesn't
no.
upload the vlog.
I only vlog if it's gonna be worthy of a vlog. I feel like, and sometimes it is, sometimes not. A cruise,
Right,
yeah.
where's the cruise to?
A whole bunch of places like Jamaica, tons of places. It's like a 10-day thing.
You going to Jamaica without me?
Oh
I don't
my
think we're getting off in
gosh.
Jamaica, but we will be going through.
It's
there.
gonna be that adultery.
It's going through a lot of places.
Is that the
There'll be
word?
adults, there'll be kids. There's a lot of people on the cruise, I'm sure. It's a big boat.
Berg and I
But yeah,
have wanted
we're
to go on a cruise for so long, and you're just gonna leave us out?
I mean,
I've been
You
on
didn't
a
even wanna
cruise
go to
before,
Disney last
but
week,
I could
so-
go on another one.
like, I tried. Like, but yeah.
All right, wait.
so-
This is also, we're going to the Summer League next year, Bake. TheYuckCast goes Summer League.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really with that. Unless the Celtics have like a top pick, which they could next year. It's pretty mediocre. Like, Summer League hasn't been drawing me in this year as much as it has past years. Just because the Celtics don't have like a young stud. Their top draft pick barely playing right now. He only played for like 5 minutes in the first game, and then he bumped his knee or something. So I'm not really a fan of the Summer League trip. I don't know. That's just I'll pass on that one. But yeah, the crew's gonna be lit. I'll probably talk about that more in the future when I know more
Mega
details on
Elite.
it.
Watch these.
But yeah, I'll talk about it more in the future. But yeah, so
So you're not taking the TheYuckCast annual trip to the Summer League.
I will be sitting that one out. I think yes.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, we tried to get an annual trip to Disney World. Y'all don't want to go to Disney World, but y'all want to go to Summer League? What?
Yes.
That's a valid point. That's a valid point.
Like
Bro,
what?
I've been to
How y'all
I've been
y'all want to
Disney
go to
World
Utah?
so many times.
Y'all want to go to
I've never been the
fucking
Summer
Utah,
League.
but y'all don't want to go down to Disneyland. Big bet.
I've been there so many times.
It's a very valid point, Bake.
Like
Very valid point.
Utah, really? Like even if you go to
We're
the
not going
Vegas
to
one,
fucking Utah Summer League. We're
even
going
if you go to the
Summer
Vegas
League.
one,
The fuck?
you ain't gonna even do Vegas, so you're just going to do Summer League. Like,
Nah, I'm gonna do Vegas too. Like it's like you go to
You're
Summer
lying.
League,
You're not
and
even
you do
old enough
Vegas. You great viewers, use hashtag TheYuckCast on Twitter if you want to ask us questions for next week's podcast. Our first question is, who is your pick for the upcoming NBA Rookie of the Year? Fake, what do you think?
Ooh. Mo Bamba.
Mo Bamba. Berg, what about you?
Luka.
Luka?
Does Mo Bamba even look good? You see that sad ass dream shake he did?
I saw a couple nice blocks the other day. Yeah, I saw some clips.
I'm gonna be honest. Out of all them bigs, Wendell Carter looking the best. Boy,
my goodness.
He is.
Sad ass squad.
When was the last time a center was rookie of the year anyway?
Embiid or
Anthony Davis or something?
Anthony Davis and Blake Griffin both won it. Blake's not a center. I mean, Embiid would have won it.
Embiid was in the running to win it. Yeah.
Last year, if he played more than 30 games.
So once again, when was the last time a center
Cat won it? Cat won it like 3 years ago.
There you go. So, maybe not too long.
You don't even have the same package as Cat.
All right. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna be Wendell. I'm gonna say no. I don't think it's gonna be any of the bigs. Who did I think it was? I wouldn't be surprised if it was like Luka. You have to look at like the teammates they have.
It's gonna be Luka or Bagley easily. Like
dog, Bagley hasn't looked that great.
What? He looked great the first night. What are you talking about?
Bagley hasn't looked that great.
What? He like dunked all over someone, but he hasn't looked that great. Okay.
Dog,
one massive dunk where he like posterized the guy.
Josh Jackson like destroyed him on a fast break one time.
I mean, Josh Jackson's a pretty good player, like top NBA prospect, like rising up in the charts. But what is your favorite song at the moment? We got another question right there. Man, I've been vibing to Blue Tint by Drake. I think that might be it. But then, man, I'm not gonna lie, I've been vibing to that whole album. So, but for now, I'm gonna go with that. That song is definitely ringing. Got some Kanye songs too.
I gotta listen to that. I didn't like that song that much. Like,
In My Feelings too is probably up there as well. I just hate that one part with that chick. That was that song I was talking about, by the way, where that I don't know, the chick started screaming in my ear, and I'm like, all right, she ruined the song. I don't know, but yeah, what's you guys' favorite songs at the moment?
Bro, I was singing it before the cast went on. I have like a few. Like, there's a few that's like really hitting for me. That song "Talk to Me" by Tory Lanez with Rich the Kid. That song's amazing. That song "Taste" with Tyga and Offset, also amazing.
Man, I don't even know what you're saying, but okay, keep it going.
Yeah, those two. A lot of stuff from Ye stuff. Yeah, something like that. Okay. What do you think, Berg?
My one song I'm listening to is "Dodo" by Future.
Okay. Ooh, I haven't listened to the new Future. Quick thoughts on it? Do you like it?
I linked it in his bitch ass chat.
I haven't. I have had an active life. I've been busy
right now, Berg. I'm about to listen to it.
You are not going to do that. We are in the middle of the cast.
Like, man, this cast sucks.
How disrespectful of you. All right, let's move past the questions. That's all we got for questions this week. Couple quick hitters. Be sure to tweet more questions at us using the hashtag TheYuckCast, and we will answer them if they are good ones. Let's talk about Fortnite, man. Season 5 is starting in, like, what, 2 or 3 days? It's coming up. It's really not that far away. But they've been finally, like, hinting at it. They had that whole rocket thing. It shot everywhere. It blew up. And, like, the map is, like, warping. There's a bunch of, like, loopholes and stuff. Random items are popping up. And they're also doing, like, an IRL. I don't know what the word is for it, but, like a reality experience. I don't know what they're called. Movies do them all the time. I know, like, Saw did one before, and, like, a whole bunch of other movies did. But they're, like, actually putting, like, the llamas that they put in the game, they've, like, put them around, like, France and a whole bunch of other places over in Europe. What else did they do? There was, like, this burger
They put the burger
thing
joint in the desert.
In the desert, yeah. So that was kind of cool, but I don't really know what that means. You can hear Berg is playing Fortnite right now.
That was FIFA. That was the World Cup.
That is definitely not FIFA. That is Fortnite. I heard you getting shot. But
no, you didn't. That was FIFA.
Bro, you stream Fortnite for 2+ hours every single day. Like, you still need more hours on it. Like,
that man obsessed with Fortnite, man.
Let's try this again. That was FIFA.
Okay,
that was the World Cup.
Are you excited for Season 5? It looks like it could be some, like, Egyptian, maybe some past theme. There was also, like, that carriage that popped up in the game. So it could be like a time-traveling type theme where maybe they go back in time. I hope they mess with the map and change things. Like, the big-ass hole, what is that, Dusty? I don't even know. Is that Dusty Divot now? They gotta change that up. That's definitely run its course. Nah, it was cool.
Has it?
It's run its course for me, though. Like fill that shit in with some sand or something. Like, rebuild that shit. Put a little town there. I don't know. They gotta change things up. I'm sick of that big hole in the map. Like, I want something new. Hopefully they change up the map and do a whole bunch of different stuff. But, yeah, I'm definitely looking toward that. I don't know, I'm excited. I always am. And it means new skins, new, what's it called? Battle passes and all that kind of stuff. New challenges, fun things to do. So, I liked it, how they've been keeping up the content with Fortnite, man. Some people said they don't like it and they don't like the direction it's going, but I really do. It's fun. And, yeah, it's fun to play for just my spare time. What about you, Nicholas? Are you excited for Season 5?
First and foremost, the divot's one of the newest features on the map. Like, why would they change that? Like,
not a fan.
It literally came in the last, like, big update. Like, it
came in the last season. It's been here for a whole season.
This is the 5th season. You don't think they're going to get rid of places from the original season, like Tomato Town?
Whoa.
Maybe Wailing Woods. That's an OG spot.
Yeah, like Tomato Town.
Not
Tomato Town was actually an addition.
Don't disrespect. Yeah, it was. It was like addition to Season 1 or 2 or something. I don't remember. Actually,
really?
Maybe it was.
No, Tomato Town. But no, Tomato Town's been in there the whole game, but they put like the name on it. Like originally, it didn't have like a name on it. I think.
But I don't know. I'm just not a fan of that big thing, like the space rocks. Like they got to get past that. It's a whole new season, so they got to do something. So fill in that hole.
I wonder if they are going to get rid of the pop rocks. I actually like them honestly. I feel like it adds a different.
I like them for that big ass hole. Like, for that big hole where you gotta jump across half the map, yeah, they're nice, but I got a feeling they're gonna probably get rid of the superhero bases as well. Like, a whole bunch of stuff's coolly changing, so they're gonna probably change the map around, add a whole bunch of stuff. They might even add a giant Eiffel Tower or something. That'd be kind of cool. Or, like, some, like, Western... What do you mean?
Where the fuck did you get an Eiffel Tower from?
Okay, so, the llamas, they do, like, a pier... They did... Apparently, there was, like, 3 of them found. And it makes a nice little triangle, and Paris was in the middle. France was in the middle. So, it could be something for there. I guess there had been rumors, on, like, the Reddit forums and stuff. Like, that was going to happen a while back. I don't know if it was, like, Eiffel Tower, but there was supposed to be some, like, France-based stuff in the game. I don't know why I remember this, but I do. But, yeah, I don't know. There could be something like that. I think Egypt is also, like, one, because they posted that picture with, like, the Egyptian cat as the teaser, and then
there was like pyramid shit I saw. I don't
that'd
know
be
where
cool
the fuck
too.
you saw
I wouldn't mind some
tower.
Pyramids or some shit, some desert sand. That'd be cool. Changing it up.
Okay, what I think is they're getting rid of Tomato Town, and then they're gonna that's gonna be like a desert now because they put the burger thing at Tomato Town in the desert. Like
they could. It wouldn't be a. Yeah,
I saw one spam ass tweet how they said they were making a whole ass new map.
I don't think that's happening. I really don't think that's happening.
That shit's not gonna happen for at least at least 6 more months.
Because you know the Fortnite devs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. It'd be funny if we actually got a full new map.
They said when they
said
big map update, when they added Tilted, like they don't want to add a new map for a while. Like
things change. This map dead as fuck.
Yeah, I want them to add a new map. I'm sick of this map. I want them to change as much shit as possible.
I like the map, but I want them to change things. Again, I don't think they need to make a whole new map. I think they just need to get rid of the superhero stuff. That was cool, but for a season, like things get old fast. Like the superhero bases, get them out of here.
Yeah, those things are like there's like 4 of them across the map, and they're in such like random spots that no one ever goes to.
So that's what I'm saying. Get rid of them. Bring on some new stuff. Bring in some, like, old western towns and stuff with some crazy lines of sight and some cool epic battles could take place. I don't know, man.
I gotta get rid of that sad-ass soccer stadium.
The soccer stadium, yeah, like, I went to it twice. Like, that's it. And, like, it's cool. Like, I like how it looked, but I'm not really, I don't know. It'll probably stay there just because the World Cup's still going on, so it'll probably stay there, my guess. But excited for that. Any last final thoughts on Fortnite Season 5? Any guns you're looking forward to? I know there's a couple new guns eventually coming, but they didn't come yet. Like, the drum gun came out, but there's supposed to be, like, another one coming that's another SMG, and they're kind of dominating.
Where did you see that? Right, the drum gun's fire. That shit's amazing.
It was supposed to... It was, like, a week ago. They said that either the drum gun or this gun that I'm talking about was coming out. I think it was, like, a PDW or something. But, yeah. So, I guess it'll be coming in the next update with guns. So, probably in the next season.
They're always teasing new guns. Like, it was supposed to be like a sawed-off shotgun.
Yeah,
that'd be cool, too.
That. Huh. Isn't, like, the pump already similar to a sawed-off shotgun? Like...
not, I guess.
I guess a sawed-off shotgun would do more, like, range...
A little different.
More, like, splatter damage, I guess.
More spray. So, That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. Shotguns suck. I don't like using the shotguns.
They do suck,
SMGs are the meta right now, but
no, they're not.
yes, they are. What are you talking
Double
about?
pumping or double heavy is still the meta, but SMGs.
Double shotty's still the move, and blue tack is still.
Blue tack.
Damn,
Tack's
SMGs
fucking
are
trash.
buffed right now.
Blue
The
tack
SMGs
is
got
alright,
huge
but any
buffs.
other tack is fucking terrible.
Blue tack's like the second most powerful shotter in the game.
On to another topic. Earlier this morning, some pretty crazy and honestly disgusting stuff was on Instagram. So I don't know the full details, and again, this is all like speculation and accusations. Shady McCoy has been accused by a friend of, I think, what is his girlfriend, I think, or maybe his wife. I know he has a kid. So basically, she posted on Instagram a picture of the girl, and then what looked like, I guess, was her who had just been severely abused, and it was absolutely awful. And I guess this happened today, is what she was saying. But in the post, that's not all it said. It said like he abuses his son for, I guess, things as small as like wetting the bed, and apparently he beat his dog and like it almost died because of it, and like a whole bunch of other stuff. So he was getting accused of this, and then he came out with like a tiny statement on Twitter that basically said, the people in question I've had no direct contact with for months. Now that to me is a little shady because no pun intended, but like he hasn't seen his kid and his dog and his girlfriend or wife or whatever she is in months. Like no direct contact with them. That's kind of weird. I don't know. That seems weird. And he pretty much just said they were all false and baseless attacks. Now again, we don't know what's true, but if it is true, it's really depressing. Like the NFL's had a huge issue with domestic violence, and this would be just another case that they now have to deal with. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's not much to say about it that besides it's awful. I mean, Berg, what do you think? Any quick thoughts? You think this is like legit, or you think it's just like a hoax? I mean, we had that what was it, Reuben Foster, where I mean, he was being accused of a whole bunch of stuff, and then the chick came
American
out.
Idol guy, Reuben Foster. Oh no, Reuben Foster. Okay,
Reuben Foster.
I was thinking about Reuben Studdard.
I'm mad that you watch
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I was going to say, you're keeping up with American Idol nowadays, but Reuben Studdard, wow, that's way old. That's way back. Nah, the dude played for the Washington Redskins. How you not know that? Man, you ain't watch football. But yeah, he was being accused for all kinds of things, and a chick came out and said she was just lying. Like, that's crazy. So, like, you have to take these at face value, and while it's easy to see a picture and say, oh, he did it, he's an awful guy, you also have to say, well, let's wait and see if, this is true. If it is true,
well,
it's
somebody
awful.
definitely did something though, because it's pics. Like it's
Oh,
pics. Like,
yeah,
it's
but
real pics.
I mean, those could be anything.
Buddy,
I don't know. We don't know who
pics.
that is. She could have gotten in a car accident. We don't know what that is.
Like with the Reuben Foster case, that chick was beat up by like his mistress or something. Like it wasn't Reuben Foster that beat her up.
That's the thing. Exactly.
Like,
we don't know who did this, so like you never know. Like I don't even know if those two people are the same picture. Like dude, that's how badly that person has been abused or harmed, I guess, in that picture. You don't even know if that's the same person. Like it looks terrible. It's definitely like if it was meant to just like damage his public image, it definitely does that. It creates shock value and everything. I don't know. I hope it's just that, because maybe that means that like it's not real and no one's being abused. And
if it's more than that, and if it may be real, is he out the league in your opinion?
Yeah.
Like
100%. This has to be, yeah. If this is real and this stuff comes out, more will come out probably too. If it's real, then it has to. I don't know. It just.
You think the NFL already knew about this?
I don't know. I feel like they probably would, just because
Like they tend to know about stuff before
Yeah.
it's revealed to the public.
they know about this stuff. Like they had the Red Rice tape and they sat on that for a while.
Well,
like they know about this stuff usually.
Honestly, if you have this tape and you're trying, I don't know what their goal is from getting this out. If they want justice or if they're trying to make money off of it. But like whoever had this footage or had this stuff could have went to the NFL and be like, hey, give us money or we're leaking this stuff.
Could have been a blackmail
Putting it
thing
out.
too. It could have been.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think they could go to the NFL. I think the NFL would just distance themselves away from it and ban him from the league.
Yep.
Like,
So-
they'll like try to actually get out in front of it.
Someone just retweeted a tweet on my timeline. It says, "Great time at." It's like a body armor like sponsored tweet, and it says, "Event with my man Ray Rice today," and it's from 2014. And it's Lesean Mccoy with like a whole bunch of kids and like some like little body armor drinks. Someone just retweeted that on my timeline. It's kind of random, but I mean, like, that's just where we're at right now, basically. He's being, I guess, looked at as the next Ray Rice, which I'd wait to see what happens. I'd wait to see the reports. I'm sure they'll investigate, and I think the police investigation is probably where I'll decide what I think of him. But I don't know, man. It's a shame because he's a great player, too.
It's
still got
all
more
this,
to give his
domestic
career.
violence, like, in terms of sports, is it more so isolated to like football players for the most part and like boxers?
I don't think it is. I think we just know more about the football players. I mean, I don't know why that is, but like,
So
and like
you think the basketball players be wilding too, and soccer players and all
I
that?
definitely think there's some wild basketball players out there. Yes,
you did
100%.
see a baseball player beat his girl up. Like,
plenty of baseball players
like
too.
a stairwell.
There was a couple. There was
players on
I
an
saw
NFL
that a while
roster.
back. There's
only
there's
like 13 to
there's more than
15
that
on an NBA roster, so
there's a lot more than that on a baseball roster. Huge. They got like 55 active man rosters.
Yeah,
Their roster huge. So
but I mean,
there's
the
plenty.
Yeah, I guess. But
And they have,
there's
like,
a lot more
prospects
players
and
in the
everything.
NFL than the NBA.
There are. Yeah, that's true. So maybe just that's the odds of it, and maybe we're just seeing more of it. But
even then, like, it's a lot more players, but like we don't hear about like small, like we hear about like marquee guys getting in these crazy incidents.
yeah.
Like,
I mean,
true.
the odds for women being abused, it's like 1 in 3 nowadays. Like, it's crazy. The statistics on domestic violence, it's like 1 in every 3 women are abused. Like, it's literally that bad now. Like, I'm
it's
pretty
three
sure.
of us.
I'm
if
pretty
I hear
sure
y'all
it is.
abusing your lady, I'm beating your ass.
Like-
I'm just letting you know.
Oh, trust me.
I'm just letting you
that.
know. I'm fading you.
Like, it's a shame that it's come to that, too. Like, I don't know, man. But trust me, we definitely are... It's definitely happening in other sports, and you just don't know, I think, probably. And
Bro, but like
Football's also a very violent sport, so like that could
True.
play into effect.
that's why
as well.
I said like we see it in football and we see it in kind of boxing a good bit too.
also, she announced...
and rap.
The person who exposed him also said he was doing PADs as well. And, like, illegal steroids. So, yep. That's another tidbit that was in there. So, I don't know if there's any case for that, or if he, like, passes tests, but I mean... I don't know. That's wild. Like, it's just the entire thing is crazy.
You think how difficult it is to like football, like career-wise, is a lot more difficult than the NBA. Like once you're in the NBA, like it's easier to stay in the NBA than it is in football with all the cuts they make and how most
that's true.
players' careers only last like 2 to 3 years in the NFL. You think that plays into effect as well?
What their domestic violence issues?
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if it...
because it's
I just think it's just a violent sport.
Okay.
Like to play
could
football,
be. You
like,
have to be
if
a
you're not
violent
playing
person,
the skill
kinda.
position, like you got to be like a violent mindset.
Yeah.
Damn near.
You
Like,
do,
you
yeah.
do.
It's like boxing.
You have to be able
like,
to take some
boxing's a
abuse. It's
violent
violent.
sport.
It is violent. Like those quarterbacks get punished, man. Like they take some big hits. Like the trash talk's crazy. Like, man.
And like I'm not apologizing for their actions, but like there might be like some
Definitely not.
PTSD
Oh,
from
definitely
like playing a season.
Well,
like
I mean,
that
that's
might
actually
roll
like a
over
true
into
thing.
you.
Like guys who have the what's it called? I can't remember the name of it. Dang, the head trauma. But
the CTE stuff, right?
yeah, that's been confirmed. Like they do deal with PTSD from that, and like Junior Seau was dealing with that, and I mean it led to him eventually killing himself. So that definitely happens, but that is not in any way an excuse for. If
And a lot of those
what's being
guys end
done
up
there.
broke too
That's
soon
disgusting.
after they're out the league. Like
Yeah.
that's
I don't
the
know.
thing,
there's a lot of
It's a
stress
shame.
and a lot of mental warfare that takes place being a
Yeah,
professional
like
athlete.
Yeah.
in the NFL more than I would say the NBA. Like once you're in the NBA, like you get paid out the gate when you make the NBA. It's usually guaranteed money, whereas NFL, a lot of it's incentive based. There's a ton of cuts. Like
Yeah,
a lot,
it is
I'm
pretty
pretty sure I
crazy,
saw
even
a
if you're
stat
really
where
good
like the average
like
NFL
that.
career is like 2 or 3 seasons. So it's like I don't know. It's
Then
crazy.
in the NFL, if you don't play, you don't get paid. So
Yeah,
like,
you don't. That's true. You
like,
get game
a
checks.
lot of guys
It's different.
play
It's not
injured,
guaranteed.
They're gambling their careers, trying to secure checks. Like the NFL is crazy.
Yeah, it definitely is. So, I mean, maybe that's why. Maybe we see more of it. Or, again, I still think it happens in other leagues, and we just don't know. But I know it happens in baseball. Like, one of the Red Sox pitchers got suspended a whole bunch of games for doing something like that. And domestic violence with his wife. So, but honestly, and like, if the report is true,
Bro,
though,
like,
it's disgusting, and he should be banned for life.
The crazy part about it, though, Shady McCoy, if he doesn't, like, let's say it's true, but like, all right, outside of that, like, he's on pace to be a Hall of Fame running back. Mike Vick was on pace to be a Hall of Fame quarterback, not because of his stats, just stature, like Hall of Fame stature guy who changed the game.
Yeah.
Like Ray Rice on pace to be a Hall of Famer.
McCoy's been doing it for
you don't
forever.
hear about Hall of Fame NBA players.
I guess
these
that's
domestic
true.
cases.
Yeah. Yeah, you really don't.
I mean, the NBA, crazy. I think, also may do a good job of like throwing it under the rug. Like, didn't Isaiah Thomas have not the current Isaiah Thomas, the one before? Didn't he have some sort of domestic case that they did a good job of hiding?
I don't know.
Like, I've heard about that. Also, Karl Malone had a kid with a 13-year-old while he was like in the league. Like,
yeah, I have no clue about that. I've never heard about that. That's wild.
You haven't heard about that?
Oh yeah, that's real.
I've never heard about that. Nope.
I guess the NBA may do a better job of keeping it under the rug than the NFL does.
Well, I mean, I think Adam Silver, for one, I think is a better like manager, and he does a lot better commissioner-wise. Yeah, than freaking the dude for the NFL. My goodness. Oh, I can't remember. Roger Goodell. I can't remember his name. Like, he's just a... Man, I don't know. That guy's a dunce, dude.
Well, it's also like everyone's looking for reasons to hate the NFL with all the controversy that's gone on with them. So it's like... If they see a story like this, they're going to, like, run with it, even if it's false. Just because everyone's looking to
I try not to run with the stories nowadays, especially after you saw with the Reuben Foster one. He was getting killed for the whole thing. Like people were really... He was getting bashed like crazy.
Really? I feel like more people reserve judgment. Like, I saw Sherman was actually with them at court and stuff. Like, I feel like more people might have reserved judgment.
I saw a lot of people just, like, absolutely going in on that guy when that was going down on Twitter. And, like, again, none of those people apologized for being wrong. None of that shit happened.
Even with this McCoy thing, once again, like, on my timeline, at least, the people I follow, I see them reserving judgment and waiting until, like, more info comes out.
I hope that's the case. And, yeah, I mean, again, I really hope this is just a whole big misunderstanding and maybe someone's trying to extort him for money and that picture isn't even real. That's all I'm hoping. I'm hoping that's someone that's not even the same girl. That's what I'm hoping, because I don't know. I can't even like imagine that a kid that he wets the bed and gets beat up. That's crazy, man. That's so horrible. So
and if he did do it, he deserves to be punished.
You think he should go to prison?
Yeah. I mean, again,
bro, how did Ray Rice not go to prison?
I don't understand that either.
He cold-blocked his wife, then married her. Like, they got married. Like,
I mean, did he get arrested for that though? Like, I don't know how that works.
No, like,
I mean,
no, because like she didn't press charge. The thing is, if she wanted to press charges, he could have gotten in a lot of trouble. But she didn't press charges. Like, she forgave him, and then they got married.
Again, I'm not really sure on like how that shit works.
Most people that have been abused go back to their abusers.
Yeah,
they do, and
then when he's $1 million abuser, like
well, like I think people get used to it, and it's like what they're used to, and they don't know anything better than that.
They're also afraid of being abused further, probably, and
they feel like it's their fault as well.
Imagine if you had a kid as well that's in that situation, and I mean, you're probably trying to protect him as well, and even though that's the opposite of what you're doing. I mean, in your head, you
also thinking about your kids too. Like, you're not leaving a millionaire athlete. Like,
I know.
Can you do better? Like, can you hit the?
Well, the thing is, if you have kids and you have a millionaire husband, like, obviously you could get child support from them.
So I'm reading out this report from BSO. Not sure how reliable they are, but so added info apparently via BSO. McCoy had been trying to get his girlfriend to leave his home for over a month. She refused and even called the cops when he tried to get her stuff out. They were supposed to be in court today to have it settled. This morning, an ambulance came to McCoy's residence because a girlfriend had been assaulted. Her friend on Instagram then accused McCoy, which we saw. A second friend believes that McCoy sent goons to carry out the attack. No police report had been filed yet, though. That's kind of wild, too.
So they're pretty much saying McCoy didn't do the beating up, someone else did. Like,
and that's wild if that's the case too. Like, that's even worse, honestly. Like, that's worse.
Wild. But they always say you got to have a fall guy. He might have his fall guy in place, which is crazy.
That's wild. I don't know. I don't know.
That's his baby moms though. They got beat up.
Like, what?
Yeah, the NFL may just get his ass out of here.
I mean, I hope they do if this is like real and this is a thing, because there's no room for this. This guy shouldn't be making millions of dollars. I'm sorry. There's too many shitholes making this much money.
Is he a star?
He is. Definitely is.
Is he? Well, is he that good anymore?
I know the NBA isn't
He's
lacking
still
stars.
good.
No.
Oh, he was beasting.
Like, he's a Hall of Famer.
He's been beasting.
No, I knew he was the man, but I don't know. Like, running backs.
He's been having some sleepy good seasons. He's
been one of the better running backs.
He's being slept on. Like if you ask people the top 5 running backs in the NFL, They might not say Shady McCoy, but he's probably around there. Like he's probably in like the bottom of the top 5, I'd say. Like he's been having some really good seasons. Like again, he doesn't really get the flash and the headlines that Le'Veon Bell or David Johnson, guys like that get, but he's still really good and productive. So yeah, I don't know. That's wild. And if it's Gase, he needs to be out of the NFL. Man, yeah, that's crazy, man. I can't believe that. So awful stuff there, and I guess we'll keep you guys updated. And another tweet just got retweeted on my timeline. With Lesean Mccoy out for a few weeks, the Bills have begun internal discussions on whether to explore signing Ray Rice from 2015 August, where I guess he was injured. He did have a bunch of injuries. So, like, just wild things are getting retweeted right now. But, yeah, that's it for that topic. Let's move on to some better things, I guess, more happy things, I guess. NBA free agency. Been crazy.
Yeah, it is happy. People getting paid. All that.
They are,
stuff.
and I honestly don't mind that. And like, it's cool to see, like, especially for some of these guys who've been working at it for years and years and years. They're getting those $1 million contracts that they've earned. I'm still waiting to see what's going to happen with Isaiah Thomas. We haven't heard any news on that front. That guy deserves a big contract, and I think he's going to get one eventually.
What?
But he does. Come on, man. Are you kidding me?
He deserved it from the Celtics, but like he got screwed. Like.
That doesn't mean he doesn't still deserve it. I hate to break it to you. Still a great player. No. I don't think the Celtics did.
Yes,
I think honestly the Cavs did. He wasn't ready to be playing. He got re-injured. I don't think he was ready to be playing. It's clear he should have been out for probably a whole year. He came back too soon. He probably played too late. Played like while hurt. But like he was playing so well, like that probably earned him more money. Like if he wouldn't have got this contract that you're talking about if he had never had those crazy games and stuff like that.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like the games in the playoffs where he was beasting against Washington and all those games, he was playing hurt that entire time.
And he never got paid after that.
I know, but I'm saying I don't think he would have, if he had, I don't know when the injury happened, but say it was before the playoffs, he probably wouldn't be in line to get this crazy huge deal because like he never had those crazy games that really cemented him. He didn't have that whole thing with his sister where he came back and showed...
He averaged 30 points a game that season. He would have gotten paid.
He did. There would be still the same questions, I think, that are now.
He would not be trying... there would be so much more hype around him right now. Like, literally,
I hate to break it to you. I don't think there would be.
Like, he's probably going to get a one-year contract.
I mean, if he gets a 1 year, $10 million contract, $12 million contract, not that bad. I think that's
probably
what
he was terrible compared to what he could have
got. Like getting traded from the Celtics lost him $100 million. Like,
I don't think it lost $100 million because the Celtics were never going to give him that. It was very obvious they did not want to pay him.
Yes, they were.
No, they were not.
Then y'all all types of scumbags for not paying the dude who just carried y'all asses to the playoffs and carried y'all asses to the Eastern Conference Finals, averaging 30 points a game. Playing the day after his sister passed. Like, y'all
They didn't want to pay him. I mean, they didn't want to pay him. It's just obvious he wasn't in their future plans. Like, that's what they had from the beginning. At the end of the day, it is a business, and, like, that's just how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you can give it your all, and you don't get it back.
He was going to get paid. They just...
I don't think he was going to get paid from the Celtics.
And trade was made. He would have gotten paid, though. Like,
I don't think they would have given him a max deal. They really wouldn't have. They like their flexibility, and... yeah, I don't think they would have. But anyway, I'm excited to see him hopefully get a deal. Carmelo Anthony, a lot of stuff going down with him because last week it was reported that him and OKC are done. They're cutting ties. He's going to either get bought out, stretched with the stretch provision over the next couple of years and released, or, again, traded to some other team. Now, I don't know if... I think he has a no-trade clause, so he has rule over where he gets traded. Yeah. So, not sure how easy that will be for them to trade him because, like, only a few teams really have tons of cap space left.
First and foremost, no one's wasting assets to trade for Melo.
No. It would be a dump. It's a salary dump. Like they wouldn't have to waste
but none of the teams who want Melo would do a dump. A trade's not going to happen.
It could.
None of the teams that want Melo have the cap space to give up. They're all contenders. Like, the Lakers don't have that cap space. The Rockets don't have that cap space.
If there was no possibility of a trade happening, he would have already been bought out. It would have already happened. No, apparently, Sam Presti's been on the phone.
He's going to be bought out within the next, 2 days. It just takes time.
Dwight Howard, he got bought out pretty quickly. Like, that happened. That's already been happening.
He got officially bought out, signed. 2 days ago.
I know, but it was reported that he was getting bought out. Like, it was already figured out, sealed ASAP.
with Melo, there's multiple different actions you could take. You do the stretch, or you could do the thing. A trade though, that's not gonna happen. Like the Rockets aren't about to trade for him.
Definitely
like,
could
salary's
happen.
Trash. Like
I didn't say the Rockets. There are other teams out there. I mean, you never know.
Who would he get traded to?
I don't know. I am not Sam Presti. I am not on the phone with other teams, but there clearly are teams probably trying to trade for him. I don't know who.
No.
But they're gonna explore all options. They're gonna do that. Hopefully he gets bought out. That's I guess the best scenario. And then they're paying him what, maybe $19 million, if that, maybe a little less. But I don't know if he's gonna. He might not. I don't think he wants a buyout. I really don't.
Yes, he does, bro.
He wants his $30 million. If you do a buyout, you don't get the full 30.
He's not gonna stay with OKC, a team that doesn't want him. It's just a matter of time.
Alrighty.
What?
I'm not saying he's going to stay with them. He would want the stretch provision. That's what he wants, probably. Because that way, they pay him, but they pay him, it gets stretched over the cap for the next, I think, 2 or 3 years. So, again, in that scenario, he still gets 100% of his money.
Regardless,
in a buyout, I don't think he gets all his money.
OKC. Where do y'all see him going?
I see the Rockets. I think the Rockets will be the fit for him. A lot of people said Lakers. I think the Rockets, though. I don't know. I don't know why.
The Rockets.
I think the Rockets.
The Rockets have lost a lot of players. They lost Ariza. They just lost Mbah Moute yesterday, which is something that I really didn't like because in the regular season he was their starter and one of their best defenders. I think Melo's going to go to the Rockets, but I don't like that fit at all.
Why don't you? They've already lost. They've lost their 2 best wings
on the Warriors, and for the
Rockets, they lost Ariza and they lost Mbah Moute. They lost both of those guys.
Yes, I already said that. Like, but Melo, those guys are 3 and D guys. Melo ain't no D guy. Like, Melo sucks at defense.
I still believe Melo could play defense if he actually gave a shit. Like, I still think he could.
Okay, at 34, 35 years old, Melo's not going to magically start playing defense. Like, it's just.
I think it's just because I think he just doesn't care enough to play defense.
Okay, first and
like
foremost,
at times he plays defense. At times
to play good defense either. He doesn't have the effort or the skill set to do it at this point in his career. So against the Warriors, which is the team you really have to worry about for the Rockets, like Daryl Morey even said, like that's all they're worried about. They're just trying to create a roster to beat the Warriors. Like they're obsessed with trying to beat the Warriors. They were so close to
them.
doing
They already lost. They had a roster that almost beat the Warriors, and they lost most of it.
Like,
I'm just saying, like you said that. I've been letting you talk.
I was continuing. Like Melo is not gonna help that team where they need. Like you put Melo on the court in those Western Conference Finals games, they're switching Melo onto like Curry every time, and Curry's getting a bucket 9 times out of 10. Like they would literally just abuse Melo like they were doing Ryan Anderson when they put Ryan Anderson in the game. It would literally be a defensive liability where you can't play him in important playoff games against the Warriors. The only important games that matter. The only games that matter.
I still think they would play him, and I still think he'd be out there.
Yes, but if they did play him,
they're not going to just not play him. No,
like,
I don't believe they'll do that. I don't think they're just going to say that he's a liability and just not play him. There's a way around that. There's ways around.
What's the way around it, Big?
You play him at the center. You could play. You got to get more wings.
You could shake with pick and rolls what they were doing. The reason why Capella was so good in that series and why the Rockets really need to sign Capella is a guy who could do a decent job defending any guy on the court because he's agile and he's quick. Melo is not quick. He is not a good defender. So if you put him at the center, all you have to do is set a screen.
You just don't like Melo. You just don't like Melo. First,
now you got it's a fact.
You are a Melo hater.
It's basketball.
Melo
all you
had
do
a
is put Curry on him, and Curry's
a lot of people want to hate on Melo.
10.
Melo had a decent season last year. A lot of people want to hate on Melo.
No, he didn't. Melo was fucking trash.
Averaged 16 points per game.
Off the stats, bro. You gotta watch the
Melo
games.
I watched some of the games. They had some really nice games. They were really good at times. Right before the playoffs, they looked like a great team. They looked like one of the top teams in the playoffs right before that.
So do the Raptors every year. None of that shit matters if you can't win a playoff series against the Jazz. Melo was terrible.
The Jazz, first of all, were playing very well as well. Like, they ran into a good team. Like, honestly, I don't know what else there is to say about it. Like,
they wouldn't have beat any team in that
You're acting like he had the worst year ever.
Every team in that freaking playoffs. Like,
I don't
Melo is not good anymore.
They would have beat the Timberwolves. They would have 100% beat the Timberwolves.
No, they wouldn't have. It just comes to time in players' careers where they're just not good anymore, and it happens.
At me.
Wade's not good anymore. Melo's not good anymore. It is what it is.
I'll come back, though, when he starts getting buckets for this
players.
team. When he goes to his team and he starts playing well, I'll come back to this. Like, again, he's still got buckets in his tank.
He can still score decently, but and also, okay, the thing with Melo is if you want him to be a good addition to your team, he needs to accept a 6-man role or a bench role. He cannot be a starter in today's league. Not an efficient starter on a championship team.
I disagree with that statement.
Tug, he was, I don't know, Melo was trash.
I disagree.
Like, Melo
I disagree.
Terrible.
Bake smoking penis.
Right?
I disagree.
Smoking penis, bro.
Y'all just some haters. Y'all some fucking haters. Y'all
no,
like
it's not hating. It's just saying how it is. It's the truth.
It's not the truth. You don't know
Melo
shit.
was
like
terrible.
It's just
what do you mean? Did you not watch the playoffs? Melo was terrible.
Just because he was
shot
bad
40%
in 6 games.
from the field.
You're acting like 6 games is like the entirety of the NBA. Plenty of players were not that great in the playoffs for some games. Does that mean they are all of a sudden
Melo wasn't good in the regular season. He shot
over?
40% from the field. That's not good.
Are you
There's
serious?
nothing good
you know how many
about that.
players shoot worse than that? There are plenty of players. Marcus Smart never shoots 40% for you. We ain't doing
And
this
Marcus
shit. And
Smart's
he's still
a lead fucking defender. Melo can't play defense for shit.
okay. But what you just said, you're basically saying that like shooting 40% is terrible. Marcus Smart is about to get
when
10
your
million,
main
15
job
million
is scoring
because
and
of
you
that.
are a scorer and you can't play defense and you're not a good passer, shooting 40% is ass.
Melo's actually not that bad of a passer. That is.
Melo's been called the black hole his whole career. What are you talking about?
Disagree. I don't think Melo's a black hole. I disagree. He hasn't played with that great talent at times. I think that's why he's been a black hole. Did you see who he was playing with the Knicks? The Knicks was a garbage situation.
What are you
with bums? He was playing with Pablo Prigioni.
That Knicks squad had a squad once upon a time.
No, when Melo first got traded to that team, that Knicks squad was nice.
That
and then
Nuggets
he ruined
squad had a
They
squad
gave
once
up
upon a
half their
time,
freaking
too.
team
I'ma let
just
you
to
cook.
trade for him. Are you kidding me?
Doug Amar was having an
goodness.
MVP season before he traded for sad-ass Melo.
Yeah, and then he got injured. He got
No,
injured.
he didn't.
His
Then
eye got
Melo
all
tried to
messed
run
up.
his offense and screwed Amari's shit.
Nah, his eye got all messed up. I remember that. That ended his career, Loki, that eye injury.
His eye injury was way before that. He was wearing the goggles way before that. What are you talking about?
He was not that great after. Have you seen him in the
wearing the
freaking
goggles
Big
in
Three?
Phoenix.
Have you seen him in the Big Three? He looks. Ugh, oh my goodness, he looks.
No
really
one
out of
wants
shape.
the big three.
But I think Melo should go to the Rockets. I think he'd be a good fit. I think they need more scoring. They lost wing depth, and he fits that. I mean, it's just as simple as that. I'm not gonna sit here and hate and say their defense is terrible. The Warriors, first of all, they're gonna make anyone's defense look bad. All right. The Rockets are not based on defense. They're based on scoring. We've seen that before. That quick offense, getting down the court, scoring. I mean, honestly, I think it's a good fit for them. Where do you think he should go? I mean, you're probably going to say like the Clippers or some dumb shit, though, because you do not like Melo. So, where do you want him to go?
I want him to retire.
Let's go, Big Shot. Where?
I want him to retire.
Alrighty.
I want him to go to
Big Watch too, but I want him to go to the Rockets too.
You a hater.
I think
you
he's
a
going
hater.
to go to the Rockets.
You want him to retire. You are a hater. That's so sad.
Okay, I do want him to go to the Rockets. I just don't want. He needs to accept the bench role. Like if he comes in with an ego,
I don't think he really needs.
That's
I
not
really
gonna
don't
work.
think he needs to. This is crazy. I really don't think
What?
he needs to. He just needs to get in good shape, play good basketball, have a good coach, like get in a good system. I really don't think he's ever had that.
Bro, I didn't watch the video, right? But
What video?
I think it was ESPN. They had a video titled like, "Is Melo going to go out like AI?" Like AI went out, like his game was all offense, and when the offense faded, he faded. And I feel like Melo's offense is fading. Damn near faded completely, so he's out the league soon.
I don't think he's out the league soon. I don't agree with that. I don't know. I think
he
he's
was
still got a
great
lot
in
to
his
give.
prime. He was one of the best scorers in his prime, but his game is fading. He's fading.
See, the thing is,
great
the
career.
thing is
See
with
him
players
succeed.
like that, like the reason why I think Chris Paul will have a long-lasting career is he doesn't really rely on his scoring. He relies on his IQ, his really good defense, his like him being a really good ball general. And yeah, he's a good scorer too, but he relies on other things. Melo relies strictly on his scoring ability, and as you get older, sometimes you just can't do it as much. Like,
so we do have another report right here. I'm not sure if this is. I don't think this is breaking news, but apparently Clint Capella was offered from the Rockets a 4-year, $60 million deal during their initial big meeting with him. So apparently he was unhappy with that, though. Apparently that's not enough. Steven Adams got a deal for $100 million, 4 years, so in 2016. So apparently he wants that, and I don't think they can. They could give that to him. Probably deserves it.
Okay.
But Man, that's crazy.
The thing is, Capella's kind of he's in a shitty free agency time, honestly.
This is a terrible time for
no one has the cap space to offer him the money that he wants. And like, I don't know, you kind of saw it with the Bulls, like the Kings offered Levine like 4 years, $80 million. But like the Kings are one of the few teams with cap space, but the Kings do not need a big, so like they're not going to offer that to Capella.
I can't believe y'all Bulls matched that deal too. Like that's absolutely absurd in my opinion. That is a lot of money for, again, decent player when healthy.
He has potential, and we're still going to have cap space. Like, next offseason, we still have $45 million in cap space. So, if there is a chance at us getting a marquee free agent, then cool. Also, they rationalized it as, like, the salary cap's going up $5 million every year. So, like, in 3 years, it's not going to be that bad of a deal. That's what, like, reports were saying.
In 3 years, it's going to be over, though. It's a 4-year deal.
4-year deal. So
like it'll be pretty much over by then, though. Like it's not like
yeah, I don't know.
Left.
I've accepted it. Like I just hope he gets better, becomes a better defensive player, and has better shot selection. Because like he's still a super athlete, still put the ball in the bucket. Like,
yeah, I mean he plays differently than he used to. I'm worried that the Kings. I'm worried they're gonna offer Marcus Smart a massive deal. Apparently, there's rumors they're looking at giving him an offer sheet. So I'm worried about that. The Kings are kind of just fucking things up for everyone else. They do this every year. Just send a crazy dumb deal that gets matched. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen because
isn't like aren't y'all like not like isn't Marcus Smart like pissed at y'all? Like I saw all types of weird reports. I don't know.
I have seen reports like that, but then I also saw him at Summer League with the Celtics and with Danny Ainge and all them hanging out. So I don't believe those reports. Qualifying offer is apparently still on the table to him. It's like $6 million. A one-year deal, but
no one ever takes those qualifying offers.
Oh, they do because sometimes it happens all the time because they think.
Some.
Man, I'm not gonna name. I'm just gonna tell you the scenario.
It
happens all the time. No, I can tell you it happens in baseball too. Like there's a qualifying offer.
We're talking about basketball.
It's the same situation because what's happened now is what happened to many guys in baseball where they think they're gonna get a lot more money. I know with I think it was Mike Moustakas.
Who has it happened to in basketball?
I mean, I'm not going to give you the examples, but I know it's happened before. It's happened.
It happens all the time. I've never seen it happen.
It's happened.
What's the scenario? What are we talking
about? People ending up taking their qualifying offer. Like that never happens.
Okay. It's basically where you get a good qualifying offer before, then or even a better offer before the qualifying offer. But then the market dries up and there's no more money left to give out. That happens. It's happening right now. There's only about 3 or 4 teams with cap space and like to give big deals like they can. So Marcus Smart's probably going to end up signing for that qualifying offer. Barring him getting a deal from the Kings, it looks like that's what he's going to be signing for. Like, really does. It's happened before, trust me. You can do your research on that. I'm not gonna do that. I was literally listening to a podcast and they were talking about it like last week, so but yeah. I'm not gonna
No. Before we transition from basketball, do y'all think Melo could have like a Ray Allen role on the team, just be like a knockdown 3-point shooter? Because like Ray Allen was like a bona fide stud before he became just a 3-point shooter.
I don't think so. That doesn't really fit him. Ray Allen was a much better 3-point shooter than him. Even Melo, he's had years of his career where he's not been a great.
So you think Melo can work on his defense and being a better player all around?
I do.
He can't just become a knockdown 3-point shooter.
I just don't think that's his role. I don't think that's who he is. I don't think that's who he is.
He's never been that
way.
Like all those
he's
stars,
never been
like
that
Vince
way.
Carter.
They tried to make him into that.
Like as Vince lost his athleticism and didn't have the crazy bounce, he became like a 3-point marksman. Like that's what you got to do as you get older.
They tried to make him into that in OKC at times, and it did not work. He had his games where he looked really good. Like, don't act like he didn't have any good games and he was terrible all year. He actually had some good games. He looked good at times.
I'm going to be honest with you, Chief. That regular season stuff don't matter.
Like, yeah, any player can have a good regular season game. Like,
you put me in the league, I'm an average 15.
No, you're not. Let's not do this. We're not doing it.
We
ain't got time for that.
A sad 16, too. 40% shooting.
A sad 16? It was 3% less than he did the year before. 3% less than the year before. 3%. Y'all are acting like
he wasn't good the year before.
What? Every team was like,
Why
oh my god.
The Knicks didn't want him?
He was fine the year before. He was injured. He was also injured the year before, too. I honestly, y'all be looking at that 40% number and acting like it's the worst thing in the world.
It's really bad.
There are plenty. Marcus Smart is a perfect example.
40% from 3 is solid, But
from the field,
he was 36. He was 36
40 from the field.
Yeah. 36% from 3. 36, which is
36
from
3 is bad.
It's not terrible.
36% from 3 isn't that bad. 40 from the field is terrible though.
It's not great, but it's not bad. Like
36 from 3 isn't good. Like
it's not the best.
Harden shoots that, and like half his shots are like contested step back between the leg behind the back threes. Like,
again, I still have
like, Melo just shooting open threes, throwing up bricks. Like
but that's the thing. Melo be pulling those ass shots, even though like.
Trust me, he'll be back. Watch.
Melo be pulling up heat checks.
As Nick the Bulls fan said last week, mark my words. Mark my words. He'll be back, dude. I'm telling you. I don't know. He's just. I'm excited for him. I actually am. I hope he goes to a good team.
What are you excited about?
I'm excited for him to revitalize his career.
You must have been a Knicks fan or something. You grew up a Knicks fan?
I'm not a Knicks fan. I fucking hate the Knicks. Fuck the Knicks. I absolutely hate that team.
You must have worn Melo shoes when he was popping. Nope. You had some Melo Jordans.
I did not like those Melo Jordans. My buddy had a pair, but I didn't. I'm never a fan of those.
Trash.
But yeah,
Melo has some. He probably had the best Jordan brand Jordans.
I didn't like them.
Yeah,
I never did.
All Jordan brand Jordans that aren't Jordans are trash.
No. Melo was hot. Like
I like the CP3s.
Yeah, there was a few decent CP3s. It's just like their colorways were always weird.
Melo's was way better than anything CP3s dropped.
The colorways were weird. I'm just saying, for me personally, just back in the day, I couldn't even wear the Melos. They were just too like bulky for me. Whereas the CP3s were a bit lighter. But yeah, again, I think he'll be back in. Trying to think if there's any other free agents.
Westbrook and Paul George been buddy all summer, and they weren't even campaigning for Melo to stay. Like I don't think they wanted.
No, they wanted to leave. Like they actively.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be. He's gone. Like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, he's out of there. Like,
it's already been like that.
He's gone, and you're still thinking he has something to provide to a championship team. Fucking Westbrook don't even want him.
Right? Like if Westbrook don't want you, golly.
I think he will have a good year next year wherever he goes.
Westbrook was desperate for Paul George to come back.
Again, hey, I know this ain't never going to happen, but I would love him on the Celtics off the bench. Ain't never going to happen.
Melo on the Celtics is a movie.
I would love to see Melo on the Celtics. I would love it.
Bring that sad-ass team down.
Brad Stevens would revitalize his career.
Yo, I can't wait to see Melo ruin Jason Tatum. That'd be hilarious.
Brad Stevens has Aaron Baines looking like LaMarcus Aldridge, all right? I think we would have a pretty good handful with Carmelo, but again, I don't know. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I'm with Bacon. That system, anything's possible.
Oh my goodness!
I think I could average 20.
He's made Jordan Crawford look like a decent player, like a decent starting guard. Come on, man. He's made so many dudes look good. Oh my goodness!
That is not your worst take, Bake. And that system, I'm here for it.
It would be crazy nice, and we have so many wings already, so it doesn't make any sense. But at the same time, it makes tons of sense. Like, it's crazy.
It makes no sense at all. Like,
it makes no sense, but at the same time, it makes tons of sense. I'm telling you.
No, there's nothing about it that makes sense.
No. Like, he loves playing all wings.
And just looking for a ring if he goes there. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I think it'd work.
I don't even think he would get minutes.
I think he would, but it wouldn't be great.
They have 4 small forwards. Like, he wouldn't get minutes.
It would be. I'd rather have him over Marcus Morris.
Stop it.
I would. Yep. Marcus Morris was good for us, too. He was good at times, but he also was really bad at times.
I don't know what Melo did to you. I don't know what your background is with Melo, but boy.
I mean, we could have used Melo in Game 7. Just saying. I think he would have helped us there.
If they got Melo, I think they're winning.
I definitely think we would have won that game if we had.
Bro, Melo had fucking 6 points in game fucking.
I'm pretty sure we lost by 6 points. We could have used that 6 points.
Different system.
We could have different system, different coach. I'd love to see that.
We've talked about Melo for way too long.
Let's move to another topic though.
Hey, he's a polarizing figure, you know.
Let's talk some Summer League. Nick, I know you've been watching Summer League. You want to go to Summer League.
Wait.
So give me your thoughts. Give me your takes.
You gotta talk the Gelo too.
Before the Summer League, I told your ass, mark my words, Bake.
Mark his words.
I said, mark my motherfucking words. I said it loud and fucking clear that LiAngelo Ball was not making the Summer League, and I hope you mark my words, man. I was right. Gelo.
Summer League is still
going to play with his brother. No. Gelo going to play with his brother in LA for the JBA League, boy.
Is that
dun dun dun?
Like, are you happy that someone's failing? Like, are you happy over that? Like, what's wrong with you?
No.
Get some help.
I'm
definitely
just right.
Get some help.
I mean, it's not new, but I'm right again. I told
again,
y'all.
what? Man.
All right, body bag.
I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I told your ass. Like,
I told you to mark my words. We'll see. We'll have the same conversation in a year when Melo ruins the Rockets.
What? Okay, I told you.
Mark my words.
So is that what you wanted
when the
to say?
Rockets lose to the Super Team Warriors, Nick's going to be, I told you.
Right? Yeah, like what?
Great take, buddy. Didn't see that one coming.
They lost to the best starting five in NBA history, but oh no, Melo ruined them.
It's all Melo's fault.
Like, dead serious. Like that's the best starting five.
Nick really be gassing up his trash takes.
Bro, my Gelo take wasn't trash. It was facts. Like,
I mean, it wasn't really facts.
It wasn't a stretch.
We saw that, like he didn't get drafted.
They acted
he
like
didn't
I was
signed.
a fucking idiot for saying Gelo ain't making the summer league. He's like,
I didn't act like you're an idiot.
You used to make the summer league. Clearly not that easy. Like,
I mean, maybe it is. Maybe he's just not choosing to play with summer league. You don't know.
Oh my God, Big.
I don't know.
Maybe he wants to be a star in the big baller league.
Maybe he does. You don't. I don't know what he's doing. I have no clue.
Yes, you do. I mean, you are.
It's a lot. There's a lot of players in summer league that aren't that great. Obviously, maybe it's a public perception thing. I mean, it seemed like the Lakers didn't want him because of non-basketball reasons, and that's a shame, honestly. It seemed like did you hear that quote that was out?
Yeah, they put out a statement that like the LeVar effect was almost a reason why
it seems like that's why he's not on a team, and that's a shame. That's honestly a shame because he looked so good at the combine and at the draft. I don't understand. So I don't know. It sounds like it's a LeVar issue.
If it wasn't for LeVar and all that stuff, he wouldn't even been in the discussion of making a summer league team.
I don't agree with that, but that's
he wouldn't have.
my thoughts.
3-star recruit.
If just a random prospect looked good at the combine, looks good.
He didn't look that good at the combine. Like
he did.
Nah, yes, he did.
He looked super nice.
He had a great combine. He shot well.
Had a good vert.
His measurables are really good.
Like, man, Nick's just a hater. Let's move to the next topic.
He's just not good enough to be in the league. Like, it is what it is.
You a hater. One day he gonna make it, and you are going to be salty.
Dog, can we put money on this? Like, dead ass.
Man, I'm not robbing you. That's cool.
Oh my God, you're trash.
I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm sorry.
You're
I'm not gonna do that to
trash.
you. I'm not gonna do that to you. All right, like that'd be cruel.
It ain't robbing me, bro. It's just a gentleman's.
If I do that, you aren't gonna be able to go summer league next year.
Nah,
that's your summer league fund. You got your summer league.
I know I'm not gonna see Gelo ass in summer league next year. That's for sure.
Bro, you ain't going to summer league. Gelo will be a summer league before you ask summer league.
Talk that talk, Bake.
All right, let's what else we got? Let's talk some NBA.
Let's talk actual summer league. My boy Wendell, he been cooking. He's looking amazing, honestly though. Like defensively, he's looking absolutely incredible. He had 5 blocks his first game.
Isn't that guy you didn't want them drafting? Isn't this the guy you said I would hate if they drafted him? I think you said you would stop watching basketball if they drafted him too.
No, I never said that. I said I wasn't the happiest with the pick. I never said I was going to stop watching basketball. But you know what?
He had a good amount of asinine statements regarding him.
Slowly backtracks.
At the end of the day, I'm a Bulls fan and I support my team, bro. And
you could just say that you were wrong.
It looks like they made a good decision.
You could just say you were wrong.
He's looked amazing.
You could just say you were wrong. It's as simple.
I was wrong. Well, it looks like I was wrong. You really don't know. You can't just base it all off summer league. Like,
sounds
you could
like
still be trash in the NBA. But
he looks good. I saw a couple highlights. Look pretty good. Defense looks good. Looks like a solid off and nice little post move. Your guy Wendell.
His defense is looking incredible. He had 5 blocks the first game. He should have had 5 the second game, but I don't know who was calling the stats. One of the stat guys just completely missed a fucking block, which is crazy.
I mean, that happens. Happens at times. They give it to someone else or something.
Yeah, I don't know, but like he was looking really, really good. Like I'm extremely impressed, and like Doris Burke has been gassing him up the entire time they're on TV. It's kind of funny. Like she's like in love with his game, but it's been really good to see. Honestly, with the Bulls, I thought Chandler Hutchinson was going to be the guy who was going to come into Summer League and just be all NBA ready and all that, since he was like a 4-year college player, and Wendell was only like a 1-year college player. But it's kind of been the opposite, man. Like Chandler Hutchinson, I don't know, he hasn't looked that great. He doesn't look that like NBA Summer League ready. But like Wendell Carter looks extremely ready. Like he looks like a fucking vet out there. Like he's looked amazing.
Looks pretty good.
Extremely impressed.
Some other guys have looked good. We saw a little bit of DeAndre Ayton and Bamba, a little bit of them. What's up with Lucas? Are the Mavs in Summer League? I haven't heard anything or seen anything of him. Is he playing?
He looking like LeBron Jr.
I haven't seen anything. Maybe I might have to look him up. I haven't seen.
He hasn't played.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I wanted to see that. Damn.
I'm pretty sure they're
still working on his English.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure they're working on his contract. Actually, not his.
Are they?
English. Yes. Still working on his English.
You wild for that one, but I don't know. I mean, Summer League's been okay, but again, I said this earlier in the podcast. Without the Celtics, again, they have Robert Williams, who he looked good in a couple minutes, but he literally played like 3 minutes of Summer League. He like bumped knees with someone, and after that, like we saw literally 2 points from him, and then another 2 points, and then he bumped his knee, and he hasn't played since. Might be playing in the next game apparently, so I'll be watching for that. I've been watching a little bit of Celtics, though. Jabari Bird looks nice, a guy who we've had on our two-way deal, I think, for a little bit of time. So they might keep him around, stick him to the roster. He looks pretty good. He's got some crazy dunks, shooting some threes. So there's been some guys, but that Forcon, whatever that guy is for the Sixers, he dropped 40.
Dude, he dropped 40.
He looked pretty good. He looked pretty good.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he did look pretty good.
He looked good. He had like 16 in the first quarter, so I mean, that's pretty nice.
The Knicks players have been looking really good. Like Knox,
really?
He hasn't been shooting the best percentage. But
I saw
Knox
a nice pass from him.
Knox is the second leading scorer in like the Summer League right now. He's had a bunch of crazy dunks, so like he's been looking really good. The guy they got in the second round, someone who I was pretty high on, Mitchell Robinson. He's been playing really well. He's been like super athletic and like he's a big body. He's been looking really good as well. So the Knicks have some bright young pieces. Who else has been looking good? Sexton's been looking pretty good. Trae Young's looked pretty bad, honestly. He had one decent game, but like he still shot 33% from the field. Like his shot selection's like terrible, and yeah. Bagley actually got hurt in his game against Ayton, so I think he's out for the rest of the Summer League.
That's when Justin Jackson pinned his shit.
Josh Jackson. But he fouled him, though.
No, Josh Jackson
I saw one angle. Look at him foul him. Yeah, he's a good prospect. Suns are going to be good. I mean, they got all these high draft picks. They better be good.
Bro, the Suns low-key got a squad. I kind of want to talk about this, though. The West in general, like, there's not one really bad team in the West.
The Clippers.
That's it.
The Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies aren't going to be that bad.
The Grizzlies aren't going to be that bad. Conley and Gasol will be healthy. They'll be good.
They'll be all right.
They'll be at least formidable.
Bro, like last year there was a ton of terrible teams in the NBA. This year, though, like there's only like 3 or 4.
The Kings aren't that great. I'm sorry. Bro, they got good talent, but they're not that great yet.
Yeah,
they're not
probably.
There yet.
They got talent, but they might not be good. It might not just translate into being decent. But like,
I think the Mavericks will be better, so I wouldn't put them in that category just yet.
Like the Mavericks should be an average team with all they got now. Like the only bad teams I see in the league this year are the Hawks and the Nets.
I'm trying to think if there's definitely more worse. There's bad teams. I'm just looking at all the teams in the league. Charlotte's gonna stink. Charlotte's gonna stink.
Well, it depends. If they don't trade Kemba, they won't. If they trade,
even if they don't trade Kemba, they won't be that great.
They're not going to be good, but they're not going to be terrible.
There's only so much one man
really
can do. I mean, yeah, I guess they're not going to.
Like last year, there was a lot of really bad teams in the league. Like this year, though, like.
The Bulls really aren't that great so far.
But they're not like they're not going to be bad. Like
they might be bottom 6 again. There's a good chance they'll be bottom 6. It's pretty likely actually.
They're not going to be good, but like
I'm an NBA.
Maybe, but they're not like they're going to be competitive with teams.
The East has gotten better. Like the Pacers are really good now. The Bucks are really good. Pistons aren't bad. They got. I think they'll be better with their coaching situation too. I think that'll improve them. The Cavaliers, they're going to be better.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be one. Well,
you forgot them.
Bro, they could still possibly be a playoff team if they don't make trades.
I disagree. I don't think they'll make the playoffs. Just don't see it happening at all. Nope. And that's even with Kevin Love. I just don't see it. Like the East has 8 better teams than them easily.
Yeah, but
I think
you don't
the
know
Heat will probably make the playoffs this year. Like there's a good teams that can make the playoffs. Yeah. They won't. They shouldn't make the playoffs at least. But yeah, we've named pretty much most of the bad teams.
In terms of terrible teams, though, like especially in the West, like there's no terrible teams in the West in terms of terrible rosters. Like every roster has talent.
The Clippers are terrible.
Doug, like they almost
the
made
Clippers
the playoffs
roster
last
is
year with
absolutely
that sad-ass roster.
The Clippers roster is absolutely terrible.
I know, but they almost made the playoffs last year. Like, and they have similar pieces. Like,
they'll be the team that will have a setback this year. I think. I just don't see them staying with that group. Like, damn, I don't know. They're paying Gallinari
their team is weird.
Million.
They have a bunch
Holy
of like
crap.
really old
That's
vet
insane.
guys who could be like championship players for like teams.
Gallinari's making
really young. Like, it's a really weird roster. Like.
That's insane. Their team is old.
Like they re-signed Avery Bradley. They signed Ba Mute, like two defensive vets. Like I don't get what they're doing.
I'm not on the Clippers bandwagon, but that's the only team that I can really say that looks terrible.
Stupidly. And apparently they're still trying to trade for Kawhi, who nothing's happened. Well, which is weird. I'm surprised.
So we'll wait on that. I mean, there's not much we can really do. It's dragging out, and when Kawhi gets traded, which he will, there's no way he's just gonna sit out or. I don't think that situation gets resolved in San Antonio. But they did they let go of Tony Parker, which is kind of wild. He signed with the Charlotte Hornets.
Weird.
It's kind of cool.
2 years, $10 million.
It just looks weird. I'll say that. It looks very
really
strange.
Fucking weird.
So
like I didn't realize he was a free agent until like probably like 2 days before he was. Yo, Berg, I could really hear you for it, bro. But I didn't realize he was a free agent until like 2 days before he was signed by the Hornets. And then he signed with the Hornets. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, it's a strange situation.
But
I think we've pretty much covered all of basketball for there.
Bro, one more note on Luka. He just played a full season overseas. That's why he's not really playing in the summer league.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's fair.
Full ass season, won a championship.
Yeah,
probably can't relate.
Yeah. I mean, the Mavs looking nice, bro. Luka, Rookie of the Year, you know. I'm on the bandwagon, Berg.
Luka, DJ, Dirk. Do I need to keep going?
I think that team's going to be pretty
Dennis
good.
Smith,
that team's going to be pretty
Barnes.
good. Team should be good.
Top 5.
That team has no excuse to. All right, they're not going to be top 5, but they should be
bro,
potential
you got,
for that team.
You got 2 people on that team with rings, boy. That's crazy.
I'm not going to lie. This is kind of off topic, but like, all right, so the Lakers finally officially signed LeBron. They made it official. Like, is it just me or is that squad not looking that crazy? Like,
oh no, they're
like,
not.
It's not looking that crazy, but next year they should land a big free agent. They got LeBron.
Bro, okay, I said this on Twitter.
Nah,
I don't know if I even believe this. I was kind of just in a little ranty mood.
Yeah.
LeBron hasn't attracted a free agent since him and
Bro, I've been saying that. Like, dudes ain't that pressed to play with LeBron.
Yeah,
you fucks on Twitter keep saying, he makes everyone better. But ain't nobody trying to play with him.
Bro,
there are
is he really gonna...
Usually the vets want to play with them.
Nah, not anymore. Not since Miami. No vets have tried to play with the Cavs since, like, no vets have tried to play with LeBron since he was in Miami. Like,
they didn't want to play with LeBron. They wanted to win a ring. Yeah. So they went to Miami. Now they're going to the Warriors to win a ring.
Or some of them went to the Spurs.
They're not going to him because he's a better team. That's why I think they're not going to him. Like, it's just
so they weren't going to play with LeBron. They were going for a ring, which means LeBron can't attract the free agents anymore.
Well, they're going to play with one of the best teams ever in NBA
history. Attracted free agents. Like aside from that D-Wade Chris Bosh thing, like who has he ever attracted really? Like or landed? Kevin Love? Like give me a
that was a trade too.
That was a trade.
Yeah,
I don't know,
bro.
Ray Allen.
That was a ring. That was like a ring. Like
yeah, but. That was also pretty big.
Ray Allen. Like,
it wasn't washed if he won him a ring.
That was 35-year-old Ray Allen.
Ray Allen was definitely still getting buckets. Like, hit a crazy shot that pretty much won him a ring. Like,
just because you hit a shot doesn't mean you're not washed. Like, wasn't in his prime.
But yeah, I don't know. That team with the Lakers it looks strange. I don't know. Again, they've signed Rondo, JaVale McGee. Stevens, these are good players,
but
like
1-year deals so they can make moves next year.
Like, I guess, yeah. I don't know. Well, I want to see them do something this year, though. I want to see them be able to compete this year. I guess they will, just because of LeBron.
They're not going to compete this year. It's going to be a relaxed season for LeBron. He's not expected to win. You
think that's going to happen? You think LeBron's just going to take a season off?
Him going to LA essentially said he was doing that.
I don't agree with that. Nope.
Because he could have easily went to Philly or went to Houston and been competitive. Like... And if he wanted to do that, he would have made it work.
Man, I
said this on Twitter. He went to LA to like losing comfort. Like
losing comfort, get the business moves going even more than they're already going.
Like, there's a difference in losing and competing. Like, he'll still be in the playoffs, and they'll probably lose
they'll make the playoffs,
again.
but they're not competing for a ring. Like,
you're acting like they won't even make the playoffs, almost. Like,
no, they should make the playoffs.
They should, and I think they will. But yeah, it's looking strange to me, this Lakers team. I think LeBron will pretty much fix everything just because it's LeBron. I mean, he's had some of his craziest years of all time.
Does he really do that, though? Like, he fixed it against
he
the
really
sad-ass, banged-up East. Like, it took the Celtics being out 2 All-Stars for them to barely beat them and make the finals.
Pacers were a good team. He beat them. Like,
who did he beat?
Though it was pretty close. The Pacers were a good team. Beat them.
Man, the Pacers were like 2 The Pacers were like 2 years off. Like, they were just young. Like they
as much as you want to hate on the Raptors,
that Raptors team is sad as shit.
Those Raptors teams have never been formidable foes. Neither they have
they still won.
Sad ass Bulls team was his biggest challenge in the East. Like
all the actual talent he's gone up against have been banged up. Like,
I mean, but that's not his fault. Like,
I know it's not his fault, but like you're saying, it's LeBron. He'll make it work. Like,
I think he will.
Like,
Yeah, that's what
in
I'm
the
saying.
West,
He'll
you
make it
can't
work.
do
They'll
that.
be in
Like,
the
you can't
playoffs.
do that against the. You can't do that against a Houston. You can't do that against the Warriors. You can't even.
I still think they make at least the second round.
Some of the less talented teams, like maybe not even the Pelicans. Like,
I still think they're about a 4 or 5 seed in the West, and they probably make the second round. I still think that probably happens. So
probably get swept in the second round too.
I mean, it depends on who they get matched up with. That's what it's all about. It's all
and
about
also a lot of it depends on the progression that the players make. Like,
another thing, in that sad ass East, LeBron would always like take the regular season off them and just turn it on in the playoffs. You can't turn it on in the playoffs in the West. Like, it's a bloodbath.
Yeah, like if you're not on in the regular season, you're not going to make the playoffs. Like, you saw
fuck around with 40 games.
You saw a 46-win team not make the playoffs last year in the Nuggets, and they would have been a top 4 seed.
I think he's also out of a bad situation, which was Cleveland, and that'll help revitalize him a little bit, and he'll probably put a little bit more into fully pushing through the regular season. That's my thoughts, though. I think that situation was terrible for them in Cleveland. Just a train wreck. It just shows how good he is because of that train wreck. The GM was a nightmare.
Train wreck? He was the head of the train. He was the conductor. Like,
he set them up for a train wreck.
That GM is the clown of the train
Thompson,
conductor.
That sad-ass deal set them up to have a train wreck. Like, when you're giving a sad-ass player $20 million a year, it's going to be a train wreck. Like,
that GM was a clown. Come on, man. Like, Magic
Johnson. No, he's not. LeBron was the GM. Like,
no, he wasn't. At the end of the day,
LeBron was making all the motherfucking moves. It was GM LeBron. He got what he wanted, and it didn't work.
I mean, that might happen again. I don't know. I don't think so, though. I think he's going to have some pretty solid
Who's going to be a free agent next offseason? Klay Thompson, Kawhi,
Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler could be. Kyrie could
probably
be.
Probably Kawhi and probably Jimmy Butler. That's probably what it's going to be. Kawhi and Jimmy Butler, probably.
Probably Kyrie Irving.
I don't think so. Well, he's going to be a free agent, but I don't think he's going anywhere. I've said it before.
But Kyrie's not going to go play with LeBron again. They fucking hate each other.
That's definitely... if that didn't happen this year, it's not happening. At least for
what do you mean? LeBron was never going to Boston, Big.
Could have happened. You never know.
Kyrie could definitely end up in New York with Porzingis.
I don't see that happening. If
Porzingis stays in New York, I heard he was trying to leave New York. But...
You heard that from the Joe Budden motherfucking podcast. That ain't no reliable.
No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
I heard that same sad shit from fucking Joe.
You take that energy somewhere else. Bake just read a BSO article.
All right, you're right.
I read sources
reputable as shit compared to that BSO article.
Moving on from the NBA, we talked a lot about that, and we'll continue, of course, as the summer goes on. If any trades happen, we'll keep you guys updated, give our thoughts. But this is something kind of random. I was just scrolling through, and I saw a BuzzFeed video on this, and I don't know. I found the concept of it interesting. The execution of it wasn't the best, and I just kind of want to talk about it. So the concept was, could you go a whole month without creating trash? Now, trash, it's a big problem, obviously. Like the landfills are just absolutely crazy. They're disgusting. Like, trash, obviously, is a big problem with animals as well. I'm not going to get into a whole spiel of that, but the basic concept is, again, would you be able to buy things that, again, only have, like, biodegradable trash, or they're not, like, wrapped up? So, like, obviously, fruits and vegetables counts, but, like, I don't think I'd be able to do this because I can't go a full month without meat. I just wouldn't be able to. Try to think of some other things, like, I guess you could
better get you a motherfucking cow, then.
But, like, yeah, it would be really hard to do. I'm trying, like, some things they also showed they basically just did it with food, if they could eat a whole month. Like, I know you can go to places like Whole Food stores and, like, you can bring your own containers. We don't really have too many of those around me in my area. So that'd be pretty tough for me personally, I think. And like also like with like I was thinking I was reading like the comments and stuff like shampoo and like I guess I could go a month without probably shampoo, but like just showering with nothing. I mean, I could probably do that.
Would you gonna go dreadlocks?
I mean, I don't think that would happen to me though. I think if I just
have y'all seen Tifu with his dreadlocks?
Hold up. At Lush, you could
Lush
buy,
does have some stuff actually.
Shampoo.
That's a good point.
You could buy
That's a good point, Nicholas. I like your train of thought. You are see that's why I wanted to talk about this. So good point. Lush does have stuff that's all biodegradable and doesn't come in containers. That's a good store for that. So we could do that, and you get your soap, you get your face wash, all that kind of stuff there. So now, but what about, like, there's a lot of other things. So
the thing is, though, if you go to, like, a butcher, you could buy the meat. You just have to put them in a reusable container that you don't throw away. So you could still do meat.
Could do that. So maybe I could do this, actually. I just have to find a butcher, which there are butchers
Well,
in the
not
area.
every grocery store has, like, the meat area. Like,
do they? I never buy from that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just because of time wise. I just buy packaged stuff, yeah.
Lunch meat and all that.
And maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem.
Like,
So maybe that's the problem.
The deli, that's what it's called. The
deli, yeah. But do they actually, like, can you just get ground beef at the deli? I mean, I've never done that.
A lot of places you can. It just depends on what store you're at, honestly.
Okay, interesting.
But
so maybe I could do this then, maybe.
And a lot of people actually, like, I've seen with, like, obviously I've watched a lot of vegan videos, YouTube videos, stuff like that. A lot of people, like, when they buy produce, they don't use the bags. They bring their own reusable bags, or...
Well, some places you can't even use the bags anymore.
If they're buying, like, from the bulk bins, if they're buying, like, rice from the bulk bins, they'll just bring a jar and put the rice in a jar, or a usable jar, so... Like,
I saw something somewhere that said they don't even use plastic anymore at like some market baskets and like grocery places. Now they just use the paper bags. Like they don't do any plastic. And I mean, the paper again still is technically trash, I suppose, but that could be, I don't know, can you burn? You could burn paper, yeah. And I don't think that's bad for the environment. But I mean, yeah, you could always just do the reusable bags. That's not trash. Those are good and those last for, I don't know about forever, but for a long time. So, like, you could do that. I'm trying to think of what else we do that creates trash. Obviously, you can't do drinks with plastic bottles. So that'd be kind of tough for me right now just because I do like my sparkling water ices. I guess I could cut back to just normal water. I could do that for a month. It wouldn't be a fun month, but I could drink just water for a month. Wouldn't be the funnest month, though. I'd be a little upset at drinking just water for 30 days. I don't know. It seems kind of bland to me. But what else? Condoms. Do you guys think you could actually do this? I don't use condoms, so not a problem.
All right. Well, some people do. Oh.
I'm just saying. Well, I'm saying for me.
Dummy. Duh.
I'm just saying for me, personally. Could I do this for a month? Like, could you do this for a month, Nicholas?
Yeah.
You think you could? No trash? Yeah.
I could easily do it for a month. Like,
Nick ain't got no bitch.
Like.
My bad.
But yeah,
I'll just have a month of abstinence, like the child of God that I am.
There you go. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could just do that. Like, yeah.
Wait,
like,
no, bro.
Nigga ain't got no bitch.
Dog.
But like, could you do like with no prep? There's so many small things.
Eat my meat. Do I have to like use the fucking towel now instead of like a?
You
I
would
I gotta
technically
use a towel
have to
instead of a napkin. I don't want to wash my nut. Like
if you're using napkins, that's trash. Like that's
yeah, I know. So now I gotta use fucking socks and shit. Like,
but I don't know if napkins, because napkins are biodegradable.
No, that's trash.
I was using a sock.
No, but
but
I think it. I don't think it can. If you can compost it. If you can compost it or safely burn it, I don't think it counts as trash.
Biodegradable napkins, paper towels, all
There's biodegradable everything. There's biodegradable bottles. Like you do yes.
I get you one of them camel skin condoms, sheepskin condoms, and that joint biodegradable. Like
my dick gonna fall off afterwards, but
you just use it and throw it on the lawn and like.
I don't know if I can do the composting. Like I don't know how to do that, but like they like the lady, she went to like a composting class and figured out how to do it. And she had worms in her house. I don't think I'd go to that extent, but. I mean, I definitely could be a little bit more earth-friendly. I mean, it's probably not that hard.
Well, composting is really easy because he has a garden. He has a big garden every year. So like all of his like banana peels and like most food peels and like egg shells and all that, he just puts in this big
egg shells
pile.
you can compost. Yep.
And Yeah, and then he also gets like cow manure or something to put on it. So,
but technically, even with eggs, though, even with eggs, the crates they come in is trash.
What?
It's so even with eggs though, even the thing that come in is trash technically. So like,
yeah, but,
I mean, again, unless you can safely burn it
in
it's biodegradable,
market, you could like bring your own little egg container and do it.
Do people do that? I didn't even think about that until now. Like, I guess people might.
Bro, there's some people who actually like live without trash. Like they don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Trash.
I found this interesting because I'd never really thought about this.
Reusable napkins. Like there's some people who actually do that shit.
That's why I was saying this is interesting because I'm like, wow. At first I was like, I don't think I could do this, but now the more I think about it, I probably could. Like, it's not that hard. It would take a little bit more effort, I think. And sadly, that's probably why I wouldn't probably do this. Like, just
laziness is why you wouldn't do it.
Well, no, because like I don't.
Because like in grocery stores, everything comes in a plastic container, so it just makes shopping very difficult.
It makes it a lot more difficult because I'd have to sit in line at the deli. It would just take me much longer, and for that reason, probably I wouldn't. Just because I have a pretty busy schedule, in my opinion, and like. I'm kind of like I don't like to sit in line and do that kind of stuff, and sadly, like, oh my goodness, especially like Walmart and Market Basket, lines are crazy. I mean, my goodness, that'd be a nightmare. They don't even have people, like, working at the cash registers. Do they really have people working in the delis? My goodness. I find that absolutely crazy that I have to...
What grocery store you go to?
Bro, if I go to Walmart, they never have anyone at any of the things. Like,
well, you be in the hood with it. You gotta go to one of them nice ones.
What time do you go?
I'll go in the middle of the day. I'll go at night. Like, the Walmart around me, like a lot of Walmarts around me, now, they pretty much, it's just self-checkout or bust. Like, and that's absolutely crazy. That blows my mind.
I hate self-checkout.
I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't like it. Like, I'd rather have someone who's doing their job check it out for me. Like,
right? Like,
I mean, I don't understand. Like, they might as well not have any employees in the place. They might as well just have a couple security guards.
A discount for self-checkout. Like, let me say 5%.
I should definitely get a discount or something. Oh, my goodness. For having to do the work on my own, like, I mean, it sounds so ridiculous. This is first world problems, but
Bake, when you go grocery shopping, do you bring your own reusable bags?
I don't, but I'm definitely considering. Okay, well, that's where you
start, Bake.
I'm considering.
Do y'all bag your own groceries?
Yeah.
Again, if I go to Market Basket, I don't, but if I go to Walmart, I do, and usually that leads me to go to Market Basket. But it also depends on how much I'm buying. If I'm buying $200 worth of groceries, I don't want to bag that all on my own. It's just like I take up the self-checkout, I'm taking too long, and yeah, if I do buy like a big thing of groceries, I'll probably not bag them. But
I mean, used to bag my own sometimes, but like I never bag my own now. Like I just like wait for somebody to like if it's not a bagger there, I just wait for a bagger to show up or like you gotta finish checking me out. Like
that's what
I feel like a dick when I do that though, because it's like there's people.
I used to, but like now I just feel like I'm in the way when I'm trying to bag.
Yeah, I feel in the way. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in the way usually, like. And that's, like, the saddest thing, like, because that's what they're there for, and that's their job.
If it's, like, one bag, though, like, if I'm getting, like, one item and nobody's gonna bag it, it's like, all right, I'll just whatever.
Self-check, I'll grab that and put it in a bag, no problem. Sometimes I won't even grab a bag. I mean, because with this bio stuff, like, now I'd be thinking, like, do I really need that plastic bag that's just gonna clutter in my house and then get thrown away, and then it just goes to a freaking landfill?
You gotta get you some reusable bags.
You gotta get in your Aldi's bags. I don't even get bags. I just
here's my thing, though.
Tray.
I feel weird bringing reusable bags because, like, I feel like that's bringing a backpack to the store, and I don't like bringing backpacks to stores. Then I feel like I look weird, like someone's looking at me. What's in the backpack? As
soon as you get your cart, just put the bag in your cart.
Okay, but if you get reusable bags, don't you have to buy a lot of them? Like it's not like you just buy. Like if you're buying a ton of groceries.
Go to IKEA. There's not an IKEA near you.
IKEA's pretty far from me. I've been to IKEA.
If you're ever near an IKEA, get one of their big-ass blue bags, and that literally fits all my groceries in it. Like,
all right, but I don't want to put my eggs and my bread and all that stuff in one big bag. It all gets squished and broken. Like, you don't... I mean, you be buying...
Nah, my shit never breaks.
You just put your bread and eggs in last, babe.
Yeah. I guess you could put it at the top,
eggs in first, the bread in last.
You could put it at the top. And
you don't want your eggs at the bottom. Like, they're going to get crushed.
But, I mean, they can still get crushed at the top. Like, the bread will definitely still get crushed. If it's a big, heavy bag... You got to
be a Nazi to put your eggs in first. That's crazy.
No, but if you put it... Even if you put them in, like, glass... I don't know. Like,
well, no, I just make sure nothing's heavy on top of it. So, like, I'll put the eggs in first, and then maybe the bread on top of it. Like, or maybe, like...
See, I would need to bring in multiple bags. That's my thing. I wouldn't want one big bag. I'd want multiple bags. and I wouldn't want to walk around, like, walk into this. I feel like that's weird, walking into the store with bags and, like, walking around.
That's
like
then
it's like,
meta now,
do they know if you paid for them? Like I don't know.
Do they charge you for bags, like reusable bags? They don't charge you?
They don't.
Really?
Wait, actually, no, they do. No, they do. But I'm saying, like, they don't charge you for plastic bags. They haven't done that yet. Which eventually, I'm sure they probably will. And that's why I'm like,
every other state, like majority of the other states do charge you. Like Illinois does, California does,
they don't
Texas does.
They don't here.
They charge you for your bags?
Yeah, like if you don't bring your own bag, it's like 5 or 10 cents a bag. Dog,
really?
It's a law in
That's
California.
Crazy. I didn't know that. Huh?
It's definitely not a law in Texas.
Yeah, it's not around here.
California. It's more recent to Texas.
Now, so again, like, you don't think that's weird bringing in a bunch of bags, and that's like, how do they know you've already paid for those bags and you didn't just grab the bags?
Charge you for your bags. Like, what are you talking about?
In Texas, they do. Well, I don't shop at Walmart, and I never buy. I don't know because I never get bags. Like I always bring my own.
Like Kroger doesn't charge you for bags.
In Texas, HEB charges you for bags. 100%.
It might just be an HEB thing. It's not a Texas thing. Like,
I don't know.
When was the last time
you
were in Texas? It's relatively
It sounds like
new.
it's probably going to be a thing that's happening more,
like,
though.
What?
Every place I've gone to,
you just got to Texas, and like you go to HEB
I've been here
and all
a year.
These. You ain't even been there a year. What are you
I've
talking
been here
about?
for 11 months.
Is that a year?
Closing in on a year.
Yeah, it's pretty
so
close.
Not a year.
I'll give him a year
so
there.
No. So you haven't been there a year. Okay.
I've been here for 11 months and 5 days, Berg.
So you haven't been there a year?
No, I have not.
Okay.
But I've been here longer than the last time you were here.
That's a good point.
No.
But, I don't know. I guess it's kind of interesting to think about. Like, because we do create a lot of trash. Now, I don't think that toilet paper is considered trash because, like, it's, like, it goes in the sewer, and I think it's biodegradable. But, I mean, I guess if you really wanted...
It's not biodegradable. I've seen where that shit goes. Took a fucking sad-ass field trip in middle school.
So then you'd have to wipe your ass with, like, cloths and stuff. But I suppose I could do that. I could use, like, cloths.
Sad-ass school did you go to?
That was the worst fucking field trip ever. It smelled like
shit. Y'all went to, like, a...
Smelled like shit for the rest of the
plant?
fucking day. Like,
ugh, that sounds
terrible. Depressing.
That's terrible.
It was terrible.
We went to, like, the zoo and, like, the freaking all cool stuff. Damn. That sounds terrible.
It was like 7th grade. My team went on so many field trips, and I was like,
Huh. That's sad. Yeah, that's miserable, dude. But yeah, I don't know. Could you wipe your butt with like a towel, like a just normal towel, like a hand towel?
You ain't never wiped your ass with a towel before?
I have never done that. No, I've never been in a situation. I almost had to because recently.
So when you in the shower, you just shower with your hand? Like what you shower with?
I use my hand.
In a bar of soap.
Yes,
so you be digging in your ass with your raw ass hand.
Bro, I'm not gonna say
in your butt.
I'm not gonna say, but I use my hand. Like I don't use no loofah, no nothing like that.
How many fingers you be sticking up there?
I don't be sticking no fingers in my butt. Guy? Bro, I just clean myself with my hands. Like I don't know.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't use no loofah or no nothing like that. But
I'm a loofah guy, man.
Oh, all right. You be sticking loofahs
up
your ass.
Loofah guy, okay, Bert.
You be sticking loofahs up your butt. Okay, I see you.
What?
No, it's cool. No. You just be sticking the loofah up your butt.
Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird.
Like what
you just made it weird. You was making it weird though. But like I don't know, that would be a little bit of a hassle, I guess. Rewashing like little hand towels that you pooped in. Or like
that'd be gross.
Got shit on them. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's
like
nasty.
We're using toilet paper is nuts.
Like I mean, but no, people do that though. Like with babies,
you ain't never had to reuse toilet paper. You ain't never lived through the struggle.
No, like people with babies, they like now that's a thing.
Yeah, bro. Some people make their own fucking reusable diapers.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking weirdos.
That's a thing. Babies always shitting.
But that's not even that weird. Like that's pretty common apparently. Like
it is.
I thought
common.
It was really
weird. Gross.
Because like apparently diapers have a lot of things in them that's pretty bad, like chemicals and like a whole bunch of other preservatives.
Man,
and
shit. Now you wrap that baby in a napkin. It's good as new.
But like I don't know. Like imagine if you were using like a hand towel in your bathroom to like clean your hands, and then you're like, oh wait, I used this to shit on a week ago. Like,
I don't have I would need a shit ton of hand towels. I don't have a washer and dryer at my apartment. So like, I ain't about to go up to the fucking laundromat every time I take a shit.
That'd be disgusting. That'd be disgusting. You ain't got no
fucking babies then. Fuck.
Oh my god, that'd be so disgusting. So like, I guess I would be able to do that for a month. I wouldn't like it though. It wouldn't be fun. So like, again, to this whole discussion, would I be able to do it? I think I actually could now. Now that I thought about it, it would just take a lot more effort. Like I feel like the hour I spend grocery shopping might be closer to 2, and like again,
I don't think it'd be that
things.
hard, to be honest. Like, it's so many organic, natural alternatives to everything.
It wouldn't be hard. It would just be.
It'd be
expensive more so than anything.
It would be expensive too. That's another thing. It costs more money. It does.
No, I don't.
It definitely does.
What would be expensive about it?
Well, because you'd have to have all
that
these
raw
containers.
Organic stuff is expensive.
Well,
that
no, you
stuff
don't
is
have to buy the
expensive. It
raw
is.
organic stuff. Like I
You
eat
would?
mostly vegetables, rice, and
I don't eat mostly like
vegetables,
that.
rice, and beans. That's mostly what I eat.
I
yeah,
don't
sounds
eat beans.
depressing.
It definitely sounds a little depressing.
You could
like,
dry
I need
beans.
meat.
Dry beans are cheaper than canned beans, which I buy cans, so that's something I would have to change.
Yeah, you can't buy cans.
Vegetables
Cans are definitely
really
not
aren't that
biodegradable.
expensive, and neither is rice.
Okay,
Like,
so do vegetables not create waste then?
no,
They don't. Nope.
Like, farms create a ton of waste. Like,
What did
all
you
that
say?
vegan shit creates a ton of waste.
No, that's all biodegradable.
That's compost. That's compost.
That's all compost. And it's not that hard to
No, like,
compost either.
farming creates tons of waste. Like, farming, like, making tofu, all that shit creates tons of waste.
Oh yeah, the tofu does, but we're talking about making no trash. So it's like if it's like corn husks, like that's not trash. It's
That's
compost,
degradable.
I guess.
Yeah, it's compost. That can all
So
be
even
compost.
though to make corn husk, like, or make corn, it makes
Well,
trash. but that
that's
doesn't
the
count.
farmers. The farmers would make trash. I'm
So that's
talking
the
about
farmer's
us.
trash, not your trash.
Yes.
So you say you buy just a bunch of raw veggies,
yes,
beans.
Yep.
Dried beans, yeah.
I mean,
Nah, we
again,
call them raw beans.
I'd have to go to the deli. I'd have to buy all
say
new
dry
containers to bring everything to the store and then to like house it in the fridge. I have to buy way more containers. I'd have to buy those reusable bags. I'd have to buy hand cloths to poop in. What else? Like, because those wipes.
Or you can
can't
just
use
buy like
wipes or anything.
degradable cloths, right?
I
Like degradable,
don't-
organic, natural, raw, recyclable
You could
tissue.
just
or
buy
something.
don't
vegan
think-
toilet paper.
I don't know if that's a thing.
Deadass.
I don't know if that's a thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if that's
No,
a
it's
thing.
100%
They
a
make
thing.
vegan
Is
everything.
it really? Oh my god!
Yes.
It must be so miserable to wipe your butt with. Oh my goodness!
Nah,
Like
it's just
it's
expensive.
probably falling apart.
No,
must
it's
be falling
probably the
apart
same.
as
It's
soon.
just expensive. Like
I don't know. I'd be buying like the really nice toilet paper nowadays, like the fluffy shit. No,
That's how you living? Okay.
Yeah,
big
it's
baller
nice,
bake.
dude.
All right, boy.
I mean, it's just nice. Like I don't know. My parents be wiping with like one ply, like half ply. I feel like, and it's like wiping with like
Broke boys.
like I don't know why they do that. Like growing up,
I
they
was
never
in
did that with me.
place at one point. Luckily, we out
Like-
of there. We on the
like,
wipes
I-
now. So
Like thank.
Yo, did you
wipes
get
are
paid?
gross. I don't
not
like
yet.
the wipes. So you're not there
But
yet.
when you do, we gonna be lit.
I don't like wipes either, though. I don't like wiping my butt with a wipe. I feel like I'm a baby or something.
You don't like wet wipes?
I like wet wipes
I
for
feel like I'm
cleaning.
pleasuring myself.
Like
The
if
wipes
I
are
made a
fire,
mess
you
and I need to
tripping.
clean up. But I don't like putting a wet wipe on my butt. I do not like that.
Nah, that shit a movie.
But again,
I don't think
those
I
are
can
not
go back to
biodegradable.
toilet paper. This is crazy.
So you don't use toilet paper at all?
I mean, I use a wipe and then maybe I'll use like one sheet
So
of
you
toilet paper just to like wipe off the wipe residue sometimes.
See, that's what I'm saying though.
You know?
I don't like the wipe residue. I don't want to have to wipe that off. Ugh. I don't like that.
So I like if I feel so much cleaner using a wipe. Like with toilet paper, you're just moving the shit around. With wipes, you're actually wiping it
Ew.
up.
Oh, don't describe that to me. Now it sounds nasty. Ugh.
Yeah, get you on the wipes, bro. You gross ass
God, this is like the nastiest podcast we've ever done now. Ugh, that was a nasty description.
We've said some.
You act like you don't like your ass clean, babe.
Right? A dirty
Nah,
ass
but, like,
motherfucker.
you'd have to
You saying
describe
we're-
the shit
You're saying
moving
we're
around.
nasty for having clean asses. All right.
You have to describe
Sorry,
it.
I like my ass nice and clean.
Right.
God damn.
I don't know,
Well,
but I think it's an interesting topic. So, final thoughts. Do you think you both could do it?
Yeah.
I think I could as well. So, kind of
All right,
interesting. Maybe
let's
I'll
do
have to
it
try
then,
it. I might
babe.
try it sometime. It's actually kind of interesting. I mean,
We
I'm
should
sure
do
it'll
a
be
week
healthy.
challenge. The YuckCast goes clean.
Oh, God. For a whole week. Oh, man.
The clean cast.
We'll think
Whole
about it.
week.
We'll discuss.
We're no longer yucky. We're the clean cast.
But see,
Get
here's
it?
the thing.
We're the
You have to-
YuckCast.
You have to vlog it, because, like, I wouldn't even know if you did it. You could just lie.
I'll vlog it, buddy.
Ooh, okay then. I haven't seen a Cullenberger vlog in a while. It's been a long time. I remember there was that time where we were getting Cullenberger vlogs all the time of him in his driveway doing push-ups.
That was never a thing.
That was definitely a thing
you got
for a
2
while.
vlogs, bro.
No. There was definitely a time period we got like
we gotta hit
6.
SeatGeek up for more Cullenberger vlogs.
Right.
We gotta
Right.
get the SeatGeek bag. We get the SeatGeek bag. I'm a vlogging machine, boy.
You know what? There was even a time where we got a lot of Nick the Bulls fan vlogs. I haven't seen one of them in a minute.
Did you see him surprise his mom? That was a classic NTPF vlog.
Absolute classic when he was hiding in the back.
If them companies bringing me on trips, vlog Nikki back, but until then,
sellout season.
You want me to vlog my Facebook streams or be going to the gym or grocery store? Like,
I mean, you might as well. You tell us about it. You might as well plug it.
Apartment.
Bro, when I used to stream a lot on Twitch, dudes would be like, vlog. In my head, I'd be like, this is all I do.
Yeah.
Right?
I make a YouTube video. I take a shit.
Ain't no need for a vlog. You're watching
Netflix,
it.
Then I stream. Like,
if I'm feeling spicy, I go to the gym.
Right.
What you want me to vlog? Like my journey from my fucking my bedroom to my fucking bathroom to my couch. Like,
I know, right? I find that funny when like people ask like YouTubers who upload like 2-3 times a day, you should also vlog. Like, man, this is all like you're doing.
They're asking T-Mar, who uploads like 6 videos a day, to vlog. Like,
yeah, but he still does vlogs, and
T-Mar vlogs are kind of fire. Him and his lady be living.
He be doing good vlogs still. Like, I don't know how you do it.
Got a crazy grind. I don't want to bet.
Dog, I don't know how some YouTubers do it. Like, I really don't. Like, there's not enough hours in the day to do all that stuff. I don't know how they do it. It's like they don't.
My computer wouldn't allow it. Like, if I tried to put 6 videos out on this thing, it'd be like, nah, fuck you, dog. Like,
my computer might allow it, but like I would be dead after like a day. I'd be so tired. I get so tired. I just can't do that.
So since Scorpion Drake's new album came out like a few weeks ago, I think we're closing it on 2 weeks. He's been doing a lot of stuff in the public eye. He came out with one of those like freestyles, which obviously wasn't a freestyle. It was clearly written. He came out with one of those. I'm not sure what like platform it was on, but yeah, Big Berg. Did y'all hear that?
No, I did not. Nope, never.
Berg, I know you heard it. Like,
I still gotta listen to that.
Tell me what I heard.
Right?
You said a second ago it was trash.
Bro, I didn't listen to the whole thing. Like, I listened to it, and he was doing his "I'm Jamaican"
yeah.
thing. I'm like, yeah, that's
bro, that's the same vibe I was in. I'm like, Drake,
I saw dudes
not
dancing
Jamaican.
too. I was like, ew, this isn't good. Like,
bro, like,
yeah, see,
just be who you are. Like, Drake isn't Jamaican. Like, you don't have
I gotta
a
listen
Jamaican
to Future
accent.
next. That's on my docket.
I think Drake broke some record with like 1 million streams or like a billion
streams.
Or
Probably.
A billion?
Probably.
Yeah.
Scorpion
That's
was
dope.
super
like,
popping.
he's setting new numbers, but like, I swear his music's washed. Like, I don't know.
I don't. I really enjoyed
the
Scorpion.
thing about them streaming. The thing about them streaming numbers is every time a new like top tier artist comes out, like them numbers are broken. Like Post Malone set that record a few months ago. And,
yeah,
like,
that's how it goes. I mean,
like,
more people are listening to music
like,
and using the devices.
Yeah, them shits always break. I mean, the numbers are crazy still. Like, he's doing numbers,
Super
but like,
crazy.
I don't know. Like, as time goes on, like the album hasn't really grown much on me. Like that one song got a lot of traction just because of that dance. I hate
In
that
my
shit.
feelings. I love that shit. I'm like full on with
God.
that. I'm about to do a dance like doing them little videos.
Like Kiki doesn't fucking love you, Drake. Sorry. Like,
bro.
That was about like his first girlfriend or some shit.
How you know that? Yeah, like how you know that? Like,
because if you have to ask that many times, it's clearly a no. She would have answered already if it was a yes. I don't
know, but aside from that track, like,
there's some good tracks
I did not like that B side at all. The A side, like, I thought I liked it more than I did, but I have no need to revisit it. This is crazy.
Wait,
I've been listening
I want to like it more than I actually like it.
Yeah, same. Big same.
I've just kept, it's been on repeat for me, man. I'm in a totally different boat than you guys. I've been loving it, dude. I don't know. It's like got some good summer
vibes to it. Is it one of the best albums that you've heard this year?
Yeah, I like Post Malone. Post Malone's probably up there, and then probably Drake might be right below that. I'm trying to think of some of the other
I'm not even
albums.
getting the summer vibes from this album. Like,
I'm getting the summer vibes.
Yeah, bro, that's the thing. I was
maybe it's because y'all don't be
summer...
going out and doing shit. Maybe that's why. Like I don't know. Y'all be going out like that?
It's not going out and doing shit. Like, I've listened to this in my car on a sunny day, and it's not like summer
No, but like
vibes.
you gotta be doing things to get the vibes. Like you gotta be enjoying summer.
No, you
y'all
don't.
be enjoying summer like that?
I be going outside, chilling at the pool, listening to this shit, and I don't get no summer vibes from it. Like,
maybe you need like a
lady. It sounds like a winter album. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's kind of like a damn near sounds like a nighttime album. Like,
you get you a lady, you might appreciate
vibes
Drake more.
to it to me. Yo, do you know that song where it's like, it's too late for all the lovey-dovey shit? I don't know what it's called. Is that Mob Ties?
Yeah, that's Mob Ties.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I like that song
do you
too.
know
That's
song,
growing on me.
Do you know the song Airplanes by B.O.B.?
Yeah, I like the song.
Bro, those songs sound so similar with that little, like, thing at the beginning they do.
I don't...
Do y'all know what I'm talking about?
I don't really, and I know both those songs, so that's kind of weird.
Bro, I got it. Like, this shit's been on my mind, and, like, I was trying to talk to Bag about it, and he didn't know the song Airplanes, which is crazy. But, hold on.
I know Airplanes. I used to love this shit.
Like, this part. That sounds so much like the start of Airplanes.
It doesn't. It doesn't, in my opinion. Not even close.
It doesn't?
No,
Airplanes,
like, if they were just like
Airplanes, more of like a
Airplanes in the night.
No,
like,
if you just listen to Airplanes, like that's the same.
Yeah,
that has that like Italian mobster feel to it. Like that has like that deep string or something. Like it just sounds different to me.
Every time that song comes on, I want to start singing Airplanes. Like,
I mean, it makes me want to listen to Airplanes because I like Airplanes, but
it sounds so much like it, and I thought I was going crazy.
I get what you're coming from there, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like the album. I've really liked. I hope we get some more summer music from some good artists. Again, I heard The Future was fire. Got to listen to that. That's next on my topic.
Did?
I'm sure I'll probably.
I listened to The Future yesterday about the jam.
It was doing numbers.
Like 4 or 5 solid tracks on them. And
That's
like that
good to
Dodo
hear.
song is like super fire to me. Like that shit's crazy.
I'm gonna listen to that one first, just for you.
That Wi-Fi lit one's pretty good.
So.
There's so many more solid songs on that. Caught on My Wrist is solid too, but I don't really care for those songs at the same time.
Wi-Fi lit was the one that was getting the most play.
I've been going to basketball more too, so like this is perfect. Like some new jams for basketball. It's actually nice. So you been playing basketball recently, Nick?
Cool. What?
You been playing basketball still, Nicholas?
Oh yeah. I think I've gone the last 5 days, so I'm getting in a good habit.
You be in there grinding. Damn.
Yep.
You don't get tired?
Are you a gym rat now? Okay.
Trying to get my summer bod going, you feel me? Trying to get ready for Florida.
Cruise ship bod. I gotta get that cruise ship bod, right? I feel you.
Oh, we going on the cruise now? Alright. Thanks,
no,
mate.
You're not going. There, I'm going on the cruise. You're going to Florida.
Whatever.
Can we still book that cruise? Because I'll book right now.
I don't think you can. It's pretty booked. It was pretty booked.
Why you gotta lie to me on our podcast?
I ain't lying to us. We could make it a double date,
cruise.
Right?
It's like hella booked. Apparently, I'm not even playing. Like it's gonna be strange though being gone at Christmas. I don't know how that's gonna be. So that's gonna be different. Again, I feel like I'm like in the Christmas of the Cranks movie. You know what that movie is?
No.
You have to know that movie. What? Did you say no?
Doesn't ring a bell, but I'm not in the Christmas vibe
Christmas
right
with
now,
the Cranks.
Freaking 5
It's where they're
months
like It's where like their daughter is no longer like around them. They plan on going on the cruise, and then she ends up coming back and they don't go on the cruise. Young. It's like a classic. What? Oh my goodness! Cannot believe it.
Isn't it like Christmas all shitty because she's not there, and then she ends up coming back or something?
Yeah, she ends up coming back, and they throw a big party, and like everything gets resolved.
Oh yeah,
like,
isn't there like a fight at the grocery store for the last hand?
Yeah. It's awesome. I love that movie. But yeah, I don't know. It feels weird like traveling to Christmas. I've never done that in my entire life. I've never. Really,
that's gonna be like your first Christmas away from the fam. That's crazy.
I didn't get to see my family this year just because there was a snowstorm on Christmas.
Oh, really?
So technically, this year would have been like I didn't get my Christmas gifts until like mid-January.
Oh, so you're gonna be away from your immediate family?
I will be away from my mother, father, and sister. Yes, I will be. But I'll be with her parents and her brother and a lot of her family friends. So yeah. Again.
You wanted a family. That's crazy.
Right? They added Beg to the fam. Okay. Beg got some in-laws now. I see you, boy.
I mean, I spent Christmas with them. Like, we spent it with them last year, so I think it'll be fun. I've never been on a cruise, so that'll be fun. They're gonna have, like, basketball courts on the cruise and, like, a zip line and a whole bunch of crazy stuff, I bet. So, that'll be cool. So, I've never been on a cruise.
Yeah, just tell us the cruise ship and the dates, and we'll be there, boy.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that until we get closer.
But we got to book in advance so we get the deals. But, okay,
nah, like,
Berg, what are your top 5 favorite albums of the year, bro?
I don't know if I can name 5, now that I think about it.
Top 5 favorite albums of the year?
Yeah, what you got for me, buddy?
You go first. There you go.
Man, you trash. Okay, I can't name them in order, but I can name 5 that are my favorites. Rich the Kid's album. I don't know the name, but amazing. People might hate this. You can hate all you want. I don't care. This shit's fire. Cardi B's album. That's another one. That's
bro, I was just thinking that. Like I'm mad that might be in my top 5. Like that's depressing.
It is, bro.
I'm trying to think of all the music that came out this year.
Dog, yeah, not that much music. Oh, tons of actually. What am I fucking saying? Tons of music.
A lot of music came out.
Trash.
All right, give me Ye. Ye's in there as well.
Again, Post Malone has to be in there, in my opinion.
Bro, did you see Coop was trying to fake boycott Ye, and then he finally came around and saying it was one of the best albums of the year?
I 100% saw that. Yep. I 100% saw that.
What did I say?
He said he was like that. Ye is the best album of the year.
Ye.
At one point, I think he said of all time, and I was like, what? I don't know about
Ye,
that.
Cardi B, Rich the Kid. Oh, this is tough.
I'd go Post, then maybe Ye, then maybe Drake.
That Black Panther joint was fire.
See, I didn't
I wasn't even gonna mention that.
All right, since it's not a solo album, we'll keep that off. But
no. Like, it's a good mention though.
Oh man, Culture 2 was also fires. Like, I liked Culture 2 a lot. This is tough. All right, me, KOD, and Black Panther. Culture 2 is probably 6th.
I just got 3. I don't even have 5. I got Post Malone, Ye, and actually Scorpions ahead of Ye. Yep, I'd do that. Those 3. That's it. I got 3.
Bro, Kids See Ghosts and Daytona were both fire too. This is tough.
I actually
man.
haven't listened to Kids See Ghosts yet.
Kids See Ghosts was crazy. Daytona was also crazy. Like, this is really difficult.
But like, I don't know. There really weren't too many big musical projects. I'm sure that Future will probably make it in my top 5 because I really like Future. So I'll listen to that when I get a chance. Did J. Cole have anything drop this year? I don't remember.
Yeah, KOD.
Yeah.
So I guess I'd put that in there too. Maybe I've listened. I just can't remember. It's been a while. I think.
You hated the J. Cole project.
Did I? Then maybe I wouldn't put it in there. I can't remember, honestly. Maybe if I can't remember, it wasn't that good. I think I liked his last one before that, but
man, let me.
Hasn't been a great.
You know what? Yeah, let me take J. Cole out my top 5 and let me put in Daytona.
I don't know. Again, I'm not the source for music like that. I don't be keeping up.
Oh, my top 5. I gotta have that Ye album. That might be the album of the year in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me Gunna, Drip or Drown.
Ooh.
That was hard. No, Drip Season 3. And give me Lil Baby, Harder Than Ever.
That's 3.
And for 2 more.
Yep.
For 2 more projects. Now, you got me wanting to say Cardi. I could easily say Black Panther, too. Because those are really good projects.
Like,
bro, and the thing is, though, so much music is coming out right now. But, like, when that Black Panther album dropped, like, it was the only thing that dropped in that time. So, like, I was really bumping it a lot.
Damn.
What, the Black Panther?
Yeah.
That was just a super good project. Like, I didn't know movie soundtracks could be that good, but that was insane.
Yeah.
So then, low key, I kind of like Playboi Carti's project too.
Oh yeah, a lot of people like that.
So I don't know, like I got 3, 4, or 5. I got a lot I could put there.
Yeah.
Are there any albums that were underwhelming to you that you thought I thought it was gonna be so much better?
1000%. I want to say Scorpion, but I already made that known that I think that.
I think Scorpion was good.
Scorpion, the Drake project, bro. The Drake project, like I want to like it, but like once again, I'll say it again for the podcast. Like I feel like I'm numb to like those amazing singles that he had. Like he had some great singles that I'm numb to.
Mm-hmm. Huh. 100%.
Okay.
Like, he blew his load with the singles.
What are you doing?
My favorite segment of the podcast.
You watching?
All right, boys.
Dun-dun-dun.
It's time. It's time for my favorite segment of the podcast. Whatcha Watching?
What have you been watching? What you been watching?
Whatcha Watching? Hey.
Why don't you take us off
No,
first?
I'm going last. I got a lot.
Oh, you going last?
I'm going last.
I'll go.
Wait, look, I got this. Let me go first. This is perfect. Let me go first.
Oh, you got this? Oh, okay. Go for it.
Let me go first.
What you got?
I've been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Jake Canada suggested. Friend of the show.
Wait,
Nick
I'll
the
watch
Bulls
it.
fan suggested it.
I was gonna say, if you ain't putting me in that, I'm gonna jab you.
I think Coop suggested it. Honestly, I think it's an okay show. It's a solid watch. It's not one of those classics that you just gotta see, in my opinion. Like it's not on the level of The Office or Parks and Rec or some of those really elite shows, but it's solid. Okay, watch. That's pretty much all I've been watching when watching. Oh, that and Big Brother. This season of Big Brother.
Is it?
Wait, is that on Hulu? Is Big Brother on Hulu?
I think
no,
it is.
I was checking for it the other day. It's not on Hulu.
They have like all the CBS shows. How do they not have that? They have Survivor and everything.
No, wait. The Hulu account, I think it's on like a broke boy plan.
Oh, so you might not have it.
What are you talking about? That's a commercial fee plan, asshole.
I think it's one more level
as well.
It's one more level. If you could upgrade us, I think we'd be good.
If you toss
I think
the money
I have
for the upgrade. I'm there, boy.
let's not be greedy here. Just upgrade us and like we can watch it on TV.
Because I have like I know I can watch The Amazing Race and all that kind of stuff. So I might have that.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah, that's it for me.
Wait, did you end up watching season 2 of Glow yet, or no?
I started it and fell asleep watching it one night, so that doesn't really count.
Okay.
When I finish Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I'll probably watch it. I'm actually shocked the second season came so soon. The first season was short, but like this turnaround for a new season is crazy. Like, very fast.
It's crazy. I'll go now. I've been watching some stuff this week. We've been watching The Ranch. We started that. Been loving that show. Really like it. I didn't know it had like Alicia Cuthbert, one of my favorite actresses of all time, like, and it had freaking Ashton Kutcher and like a lot of. It has Whitey from what's his name, One Tree Hill. That guy's a huge actor too. Like, it's got a lot of big name actors in it.
Yeah, it does.
It's a good
There's
show.
a lot of notable guys in there.
Matt, I've been sleeping on that. Really good. I like it. I'm enjoying that.
Yeah.
So I'm watching that. I still got a ton of episodes left, so that's awesome. I don't know. Don't spoil this for me. I know one of the actors was like accused of something a while back, and like apparently he's gone from the show. I don't know who it is. I don't know what's going on there. I'll probably be hella disappointed when I find that out. What else was I watching? I was watching The Following. If you ever seen that on Netflix, me and my girl are rewatching that because I've never seen the last season. Haven't seen season 3 yet. We're almost there, so that's good because that show's awesome. It's got Kevin Bacon in it, and I really like it. So yeah, rewatching that, and I think that's about it. I think The Quiet Place comes out on Blu-ray this week, and I'll be excited to watch that. And then, of course, Orange is the New Black comes out, in like a week from now or something. So
show.
Looking forward to that. Nah, it is, but like, yet we still watch it every year. We
Bro,
still watch it.
No one who watches that show actually likes it. Like,
I like it. I like it. I just think it's underwhelming or overrated. That's all I think.
It's
like,
so
it's
overrated.
It's a good watch, but like, it's overrated. Like, I would never, like, I don't pay for Netflix for that show. I would never.
Yeah. Like, one of my go-to Tinder lines is, like, what are your favorite Netflix shows? Like, that's like, it's a good conversation starter.
Yeah.
And if a girl says, like, if a girl says Orange is the New Black is one of her favorites, like, it ain't gonna work. Like, you don't like
but if you're an OG, if you're an OG Netflix watcher, you remember when, like, that was, like, the first original, pretty much, by them. Like, the first good original. That's the only reason
why it's so popular. Because it was
a lot of y'all was too broke to be on Netflix back then.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Like, I can't relate to you.
I remember.
Berg's been using other people's Netflix account for 7 years, talking about a lot of you are too broke. Like,
bro, I've been on Netflix for, like, 10 years, I feel like. It's been so long.
Yeah, I've been on Netflix for, like, 10 years, too.
Like, damn. So I remember when, like, that show legitimately came out at least, like, 7 years ago, I think. So, like, I remember that, and I still remember how good it was. And, like, it's still pretty good. I watched a little bit of an episode last night and pretty much just refreshed my mind. I still have to watch the season finale, and I'm going to do that right before the actual new season comes out. Just because, I don't know, I didn't really care for this last season that much. Just, I don't know. It's definitely gotten downhill, I think, but
I couldn't get past season 3.
I missed that. I like the Jason guy, the husband. I don't remember his name. The guy in all the American Wedding movies and all that crap. American Pie. I like him, and they, like, cut him out of the show a while ago, and I was like, I like that character.
Thanks
and,
for
like,
spoiling it.
Bro, they cut him out in, like, season 2 or something. Like, you've seen
I don't even remember what happened. It was so long ago that, like, I watched it.
It was so long ago, like, yeah.
I'm like, so uninterested in it, like.
I like it, so I'm excited for that, and I don't know. I'm just excited. I like new shit on Netflix. I'm sure they'll have some good stuff up on there. I think they have the Star Wars movie on there. I gotta watch that. Heard it was bad, but I gotta watch that. But what about you, Nicholas? What are you watching?
I have a ton for you guys today. Strap in, boys.
Whoa. Hold on. We're going on one of the longest episodes of the podcast.
Don't do that.
Stop your recording. What are you stopping recording for?
Nah, because we got another thing to talk about after this.
No, we don't. I'm done here.
No, we got to talk about fucking the 100 tonight.
Okay. Let's get through the Whatcha Watching.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say it. So I finished Community. So yeah, I finished Community. Then
good
I
show?
watched
Bad
the
show?
season of what?
Is it good? Bad? I've never seen it.
It's a really good show for the first 3 seasons, and then like it just kind of goes downhill a little bit. But like I don't know, I was kind of attached to it, so I finished it. It's a really easy watch. It's pretty solid. It's got a lot of notable actors and actresses in it.
What else have you been watching?
Gambino's in it, and I watched the season of Top Chef, really good show, and I'm interested in food. Joel McHale is the main character in Community, so after I finished Community, I was like itching for more of him. Yeah, and he has a show on Netflix, the Joel McHale Show, which is really funny. Huh. So I watched a few episodes of that. There's also another new show on Netflix. It's like Cooking with Cannabis or like Cooking on High or something.
Yeah, they recommended that to me, and I didn't think I'd really like it, but
the show sounds terrible.
Bro,
what do you think
It's got a lot of YouTubers in it. So like,
oh, it does.
The host of a show is a YouTuber. It's like Josh Leva, I think.
I've never heard of him.
Yeah, he's like a YouTuber, like 2 million subscribers.
Yeah,
but the thing,
pretty big.
The Achilles heel of the show is like they have the same chefs on it like every week. Like there's been chefs who have been on it like 3 different times trying to win the same sad ass prize. So it like ruins the show.
No.
They had
no, you ruined the show. Thanks.
It's not that good. It's just an easy watch. Like each episode is like 13 minutes.
Well, I don't like that. Ooh, 13-minute episodes. Oh,
yeah, it's like mad short.
What am I watching YouTube on Netflix? What is this?
Pretty much. Like, Vitaly was a judge for a few episodes too. Like, it's
that show sounds terrible.
Yeah, another thing is the judges are all these random ass people. Like Vitaly's the only judge I've known. Like these judges are the most random.
That shit doesn't sound.
Like it's these random rappers who have like no clout at all, or these random comedians who no one knows.
Oh. That World End comes onto Netflix this next week, too. That looks good. This Is How It Ends. That looks really good. They're pushing it. Netflix pushed me the trailer like twice, like via notification on my phone. Looks good. It comes out, I think, this next week. Probably going to be shitty like that one movie that they kept pushing to me. Like, you know, Netflix just pushes things to you. Like, you might like this, and like they like recommend you the trailer and shit like that. They do that to me all the time on my phone and on the home screen, but I don't know. You can continue now. I just had to say that. I'm excited for that movie.
I watched the movie Ibiza that has the girl from Love, Jillian Jacobs, who's also in Community. That movie was actually pretty good. It was pretty funny. It's a Netflix original, so that was a decent watch. I also watched the movie Ready Player One. That movie was fucking incredible.
Really?
That movie was that movie was amazing. Like,
I don't know if I ever said this in the podcast. I watched that Brain on Fire movie too on Netflix. Pretty good. I really liked it, actually.
Brain on
just
Fire?
Random. Yes, it's a Netflix original. It's based on a true story. Good movie. It's, just gotta watch it.
What's it based on? What's the story?
It's based on a true story, yes.
Alright, so...
Yeah, like, what's the story? Like, give me a synopsis.
Okay, so, it's just like this girl who works for a newspaper, and, I don't know, she just starts feeling sick, and she doesn't know why. She goes to a doctor, and basically they tell her it's just she's been partying, and, like, they don't correctly diagnose her, and then she eventually she goes basically insane, and it's basically them trying to figure out what's wrong with her, and it's based on a true story. So yeah, it's a good movie. I don't know, I liked it. So Netflix original. I guess that's the last thing I had to say. I watched that either this week or last week, but I don't think I ever said that. So it's worth a watch. I'd say worth a watch.
So yeah, it cut out, but Ready Player One, incredible movie. Highly recommend. Like y'all gotta see it. It was so good.
What's so incredible about it?
Yeah.
The story was really cool. Like it was a Steven Spielberg directed, so like obviously it was just amazing. Like the pic, like it had a lot of animation in it because like it takes place in like this video game. And it was such a cool
sounds
movie.
terrible.
No, like you got it. Like it's amazing.
No, I'm not 12. I don't like Transformer movies and stuff like that.
It was an incredible movie. Highly recommend it. I also saw Downsizing. That movie was trash. The first like hour was cool, but
I told you. I said this, didn't I?
The direction.
It was so bad.
The direction they went with that movie was like literally the worst fucking direction.
I've never seen a train wreck like that. Like it was impressive. How they take such a cool idea and then make such a boring movie.
Yeah, like
for the most
it had
part.
So much potential to be a dope.
And like they had
movie.
good actors. Oh my god,
like Matt Damon. Like
that drives me crazy.
Here,
Matt Damon.
That movie, like the first hour, was so good. Like it could have been one of the best movies over the past 5 years if it was as good as the hour was for like the next hour. Oh my gosh! They should have ended it after the hour.
I was just like, all right, what route they gonna take this? They took it the
They should have just had
route possible.
They should have had a cat squish everyone within
after
the
I
hour.
would have way rather had that shit happen than what happened.
Right.
Like, that was terrible.
You're spoiling the movie. Please stop.
All right.
That didn't happen though. It didn't. That's not even close. What happened?
Please stop.
I also watched the movie I, Tonya. That's about
Bro, who you watching all these damn movies with? You got a new girl?
Right?
Nah.
Oh my goodness.
By myself.
That's depressing.
On what app?
On everywhere. They're everywhere.
Everywhere.
I, Tonya was on Hulu.
Okay.
Oh.
I, Tonya, really good movie. It's about Tonya Harding, like her story. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. She was like a
don't even know who that
skater.
is.
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard her story before, but that movie was extremely well done. It's got Margot Robbie in it, and she's an incredible actress. So that movie was really, really good. I watched that last night. I also watched this movie called Two Night Stand. It has Miles Teller in it. He's in a few movies. He was in that movie War Dogs. That movie was pretty funny. It's about it's on Amazon Prime. It's free. It's about this.
You be watching movies on Amazon Prime? Wow, you be really using all your platforms.
Yeah,
I've never watched anything on Amazon.
Does Prime have a good movie selection?
I've never. Watched
they got a few random gems.
Bro, I downloaded the Roku channel. They have like the saddest selection of TV shows and movies to watch.
Yeah. I feel like it's got to be nothing. Like
it's just like they have a ton of really bad movies. Like there's a lot of like just trash movies on there, but like there's a few gems out there. Like there's a few good ones.
Okay.
Just kind of like with every platform with movies, honestly. Like
I guess
like Netflix has tons of solid movies. If you've never seen a movie, like you could have never seen a movie, and like Roku is like fucking trash. Like,
you load that up and be like,
if you've never seen a movie, like I could find you some good ones on Amazon and on Hulu.
I suppose
movie selection's ass too.
No, they got some decent ones like that. I, Tonya one, like that's a really good movie, and that's only on Hulu.
Nah, that movie selection's big trash. Like
I mean,
Hulu doesn't have great. It's movie a work in
process.
Either. Hulu doesn't have good movie selection either. Like
what?
Not much. There's not many movies on Hulu either.
He said Hulu doesn't have good movie selection. He was agreeing with me.
Oh, okay.
Like
tons of TV shows, movie selection not there at the moment.
Yeah. Movies are not there. They have like maybe 150 movies. It feels like they don't have a lot.
Oh, have y'all seen that show with Michael Strahan? It's his game show.
Nope.
Like the $100,000 money pyramid or whatever.
Nope.
Watched a few episodes of that. It's average.
Damn.
Celebrity Family Feud. I watched a lot of shit.
What the fuck did you watch in this past week?
Celebrity Family Feud is fire. I watched a few episodes.
This motherfucker watches the whole catalog on Hulu.
Shake. I know you like Gordon Ramsay. Have you watched his 24 hours?
I have. I've been watching it. It's okay. It's not as good as the other shows, but it's okay. I've been watching
the first episode was fire. I got halfway through the second one. I'm like, this second episode is trash.
It's like his older shows, but they just scrammed it all into one episode like they always did, but like they just put a clock. Yeah. Like it's the same thing as the other episodes.
There's like 5 other shows that do the same shit, but like Gordon Ramsay, dog. I was talking about Berg. I was talking about this with Berg. Gordon Ramsay has like the most clout. Like he's got like 5 different fucking shows.
Oh, he's an icon.
Like,
yeah, he's got a ton of different shows. He's an icon.
He's
I've probably one of the biggest UK celebrities.
Many major network shows, like.
Oh yeah, he's booming. He's always booming.
It's crazy.
Like he had a booming social media too. Like that dude crazy. Love him. Yeah. Like he's definitely one of my top 5 actors. I'd like to meet. I guess he's an actor. I mean, is he an
personality?
He's a chef. Yeah. Personality, yeah. Because like he's an actor.
He would be dope to meet.
He'd be cool to meet. So he seems like a genuinely nice guy too. Like whereas some
seems
people
like a dick. That's his.
No. He is a straightforward guy. He's straightforward with you. If you're like a piece of shit, he'll treat you like that. But like if you're a nice person, I think he'll treat you like that. And that's what I like.
There's more layers to him than just like the dick personality he gives on some.
That's what I'm saying. Like people don't see that. But yeah,
like
Gordon is that all you've been watching?
You guys like him? That's amazing.
You literally listed like half of the fucking anthology. My goodness.
All right, are you done listing off shitty TV shows?
Have you listed?
Most of those were movies.
Okay.
You got more movies?
I think that's it. But yeah,
bro,
I watched
this week. You need to see The Sun. All right. That's what
my. You thought about going outside more, like exploring Austin.
That was way too much. It was way too many TV shows. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That was
bro.
Disgusting.
The thing is, like, I watched like 3 episodes of Cooking with Cannabis, 13 minutes. Joel McHale show's like 20 minutes. I watched like 3 of those before going to sleep. Like, it's just like 10 o'clock at night.
And then you listed like 7 million other things.
At 10 o'clock at night, I'll just watch a movie.
What do you do during the day?
I wake up.
Aside from streaming for 2 hours a day on Facebook Gaming, what do you do?
I go to the gym. I cook. I go outside.
Now you just started going to the gym this week. Like, what you been doing during the day, Chief?
I've been getting my college situation settled. There's a lot of stuff that's involved with that. A lot of moving pieces, finding my apartment, all that shit.
You found your apartment?
Berg, what you be doing?
You found your apartment.
You know,
where are you?
Money moves, spending time with the family, breathing fresh air, going to the gym.
Getting outside.
So you said pretty much the same shit I said, with the exception of spending time with family.
Money moves. You don't be getting to the bag.
We have adult responsibilities. I feel like I have so many adult responsibilities that like I didn't have before. Like just
I wish I would come here and say I watched 10 movies and 3 shows in 1 week.
Like, sorry, I don't lie about the shit I watch and try to sound cool for a podcast.
I'm exhausted just from listening to that shit.
I am definitely exhausted, and that is a good place to wrap up this episode.
Wait. Are y'all excited for the 100 tonight?
Yes.
Is it on tonight or is it next week? I don't even know. They keep skipping to it.
It's tonight.
I'm excited. I'll record it.
Mate.
I'll record it. How many episodes we got left? Like 3, maybe?
Like 5. It's episode 8. There's 13 episodes.
Okay.
It's in episode 9. We have like 4 or 5.
Okay, so that's not too bad.
To do this 2-hour episode. That's crazy.
I'm excited though. Yeah. Y'all gonna get this uncut. But yeah.
The YuckCast goes uncut.
Yeah, they'd be like, "This is the worst episode ever."
Thank you all.
Nah, you know what to do. Just hop on the treadmill and bada bing, bada boom.
Just hop on the treadmill, bro.
You ain't lying. I'm gonna get a lot of miles in today. Y'all, let me do the outro.
Thank y'all for watching episode.
No. I'm doing the outro. I'm doing the outro. It's my episode. I'm gonna do the outro.
You wanna intro and take us out? God damn, Nick.
I didn't do that. Yeah, intro. Right. You always do.
You're not
you
Nick.
Did.
I didn't. I did intro.
You always did. You did the intro and you made it sound like it was a solo podcast. You were like, "I'm here with the YuckCast today, Nick the Bulls fan." Oh yeah, and then I have some other people too.
Oh yeah, I have these goofy ass motherfuckers here too.
It sounded like it was a solo podcast today.
That's what all your podcasts sound like.
No, alrighty. Thank you all for watching the YuckCast. I think this was a pretty good episode, if I do say myself. Worth 5 stars on iTunes. Ooh, I mean, I don't know about that, but yeah, 5 stars. Give us 5 stars.
Why are you so aggressive?
Even if you don't download it and watch it on the iTunes store, go on there and give us 5 stars anyways. And be sure to follow us up on Twitter, YouTube, and the SoundCloud, of course. Multiple platforms where you guys can get updates from us. We hope you guys did enjoy. Let us know your thoughts down in the comment section. And
use hashtag YuckCast to ask us questions.
Stay what? What should they stay? I don't know what I was going to stay there.
You stay classy, YuckCast.
You stay classy?
What? Classy. Ron Burgundy.
I mean, that's Ron Burgundy's thing. I don't know. You enjoy your summer. How about that? Get outside. Don't watch as many Netflix shows as Nick. How about that?
I didn't even watch. Most of it was Hulu.
Whatever. You watched a lot, Chief. You watched a lot.
Thank you all for watching.
Stop your recording. No, that's not making the cast.